masseuse is listening to, so give her a splooge. Greg and JoJo and Greg, Joe and Greg, Greg and Joe. I can't come up with any lyrics, so just start the fucking show, bro. And let's hope our two guineas aren't a no-show. So now let's go.
Enhance Labs. Tony Hughes.
Tony Hughes. Huge. Whoop.
It's Max Stim.
Max Stim and fucking, yeah. I'm literally, I got about a scoop left.
A pump and a stim.
Pump and a stim.
We got to get more for you, brother. What?
I got.
Look at that. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, of course. It's Wednesday. Enhance Labs presents the Greg and Joe show. He's Greg, I'm Joe. And let's hope I'm seeing all the comments now, at least I think. Greg, last week, we had about 4 or 5 people that messaged me and said that their comments weren't showing up, including our regulars, Ciadich, AJ.
Really?
Big Bad Bear thought I was fucking censoring him. You know I'm not. I don't fucking
No, we don't censor, no.
Censor at all. I'm the opposite. So Hugo Claus actually gave me a good tip. He says, check your settings on YouTube. 'Cause I checked them on web stream here, whatever the fuck this program's called. StreamYard. And there's nothing, filters and block this, block that. So I went to my YouTube page and I have no filters, nothing. There's no like words, like they say, like, oh, when somebody comments, if they say the word bitch, I could, automatically it'll block. It won't go up. I don't have anything listed. So I don't know why that happened, guys. I apologize.
Do you think it had something to do with last week? You were trying to make a post here before the show.
I was getting bounced too.
And they were knocking off your post. So maybe somehow or other that had something to do with it. I don't know.
You're right, because that was at the very beginning, and it was
right.
Saying,
so even you were getting your shit.
Yeah,
kibosh,
tech issues. And I wasn't writing fucking suck my huge fucking hammer. I was writing we're having tech issues. We'll be right on. Hang in there. We're here. But thank you for your patience with that, because Paul wrote that. Hope you guys can see all our comments today. So
yes,
the Big Bad Bear. Well, first the dude started at 238, and then the Big Bad Bear is putting. I don't know if he's become a poet, Greg.
Yeah,
he has all of these things, and he does them on my Instagram too. They're quite interesting, a little creative. It's better than.
I can't even see what the hell.
August heat, man, that's just fair. It's Greece. That's lucky to meet the bear's air. I don't know, but it's better than fucking, his other wacky stuff. Bear, you can quote your poetry anytime as long as you're not,
Hey, listen, if you got that much
Greg. Hey, y'all, Greg takes Synthol. I don't want that kind of bullshit from him. This will be okay. We'll get
whatever he wants to say. I don't even give a shit.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Andrea Mamoli, Arnold Classic 2000 Classic Physique Open winner. I don't even, Greg, I got to ask, it's Bruno. Hey, Bruno, what's up?
Bruno, what's going on?
Now, you and I are both old school guys. We like the older builds, like the old, Arnold in the 70s.
Right.
And then when Classic Physique came around, I thought it was like going to be like, I would be into it more. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I don't give a fucking rat's ass about it.
I don't really give a fuck a rat's ass. No, I don't care who wins the Arnold. It's not, I don't see it anymore in that way.
Yeah, I thought I'd be into those physiques more. Like, okay, guys, I like them. Serge Nubret and those guys and stuff.
Yeah, well, they had signature
Bumstead looked great, though. I'll give you credit. Bumstead was fucking dialed in every show. He looked fucking beautiful. I think I know who you're talking about, Bruno. Was he the guy that was always second place before Bumstead hung it up? If it is, then he was knocking on the door. But there was also a physique guy, a German guy, Ralph or something, who's now switched to open. I thought he was going to be the heir apparent, but I don't know.
I wish I really, I never thought I'd ever say it because, I was so into bodybuilding for so many years.
Yeah,
I went to every show. I never missed, blah, blah, blah. But now I can give a leaping fright. These guys today, it's a different animal. A lot of the bodybuilders, there's a very, 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 very famous bodybuilder who tells me the same shit. It's not Lee Priest, but it's somebody I'm friends with. I'll tell you who it is because I don't want, I'm not going to throw his name out here.
yeah,
But I'm just saying, he says the same shit. He's still involved in his sport because that, unfortunately, that's what he has to do to make money. But he said it's like torture for him.
I think I know what you mean, but we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys. It's just not the same. The sport has changed a lot.
I'm into it to a certain extent because I'm covering it. I'm at these shows. And I think I even may have said it a week or two ago to you when we were doing one of these. When I'm physically sitting at the show and there's the fucking heavyweights or whatever opens out, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna. I'd rather be at a Met game, but I got no problem covering that as the sport that it is, and at the show talking about who's better and stuff. To do early previews, like you said. Oh, he looks veiny. 18 weeks out.
That shit means nothing anyway.
It means nothing.
First of all, you're a fan. That's like it's not.
Yeah.
You never know who's going to win. They pick the winner. Sometimes the guys that win, I'm like, bro, you're way out of who picked that. But there's nothing you can do. Listen to me. The sport has changed. When Joe and I first started watching bodybuilding, you either had to win your class in the nationals, and or the overall. Obviously, you have to win your class to win the overall.
Yeah,
you have to win the overall to USA or win the North American, meaning the Canadian American Bodybuilding Championships.
Yeah,
the North American
3 pro cards a year.
That's it. Today you got shows where you could play second in your class, and Lee Priest told me there's 1 or 2 that you can play second or third in your class and get a pro card. This is it. They're just making get your pro card here. You know what I mean? And then you make
we got your pro card here, Greg.
Right. But same thing. Listen, I know this is like sacrilegious to say, but Joe, you've been backstage with me, and I've been backstage a million times when the bikini girls are back there. And yes, they're gorgeous to look at and everything. Yes. First of all, a lot of them up close, their faces are nightmares. They got eyelashes this thick, makeup's fucking this heavy.
They look fake.
I'm not a big guy on all that. I like girl could just wash her face.
Real girl.
But
real woman.
Yeah. But the bodies are amazing. But after a while, it's the same body. It's it's the little tight ass, which I love, don't get me wrong. But you can only watch, it's like looking at the same Playboy. Remember when you were a kid, you get a Playboy magazine, you first get it the first couple times, and then after a while, you're like,
but you would always keep that one favorite one.
Yeah,
I had some issues until I got married. They came with me from my mother's to my apartment to my house. Until VHS came around, I was still a handful of them, Greg. Yeah, there was some fucking special. Celebrity Skin was a good one to keep because it had, the movie stars and shit.
Yeah, movies. They always had Sylvester Stallone with his little Petey doing that little porn. Remember? Remember? Before he was a movie star, he did a little bit of porn.
He did a soft porn movie, and they re-released it called The Italian Stallion. I forget what the original name.
And he wasn't hard or whatever. And that famous picture scene, he was just laying there, and his dick looked small. So everybody was like, "He's got a little dick."
Yeah. But he was fucking
There's growers and showers, right? There's the guys who walk around. A lot of black dudes walk around with this fucking hammer like this, but it never gets bigger. You know what I mean? And then you get some guy with a little fucking pig in a blanket, and before you know it, it's this big. So you never know.
Stretch Armstrong there. And here he is, Steve Z. Greg, I got to tell you.
There he is.
I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but your column for this new issue that we're putting together now, you mentioned Steve in it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I was like, oh, fuck. No more. You got to wait till it comes out.
Well, I'll wait till it comes out. But Steve, you're in that issue. I even stuck a picture of you. I cut out Jimmy tags, but I put the picture of you like this in there, Steve. So you're in there.
I'm definitely going to use that. When I was reading it, bro.
Steve's a big guy. He's not like some. He's a big like lummox. You know what I mean? He's a big guy. He's a
big dude. Yeah,
he's a big guy. You know what I mean? He's not some small little guy. He's a big guy. He's like 6'1", 6'2". He's tall. He's like, and he's a
You couldn't
moose.
really tell in the picture. I got to look at it.
No,
again.
he's big. He's tall. He's tall too. I mean, I don't know, Steve. Are you like 6'1", 6'2"? I mean, he's something like that, you know. And he's big.
Yeah.
You know,
Bigger than me and you. We
oh,
ain't in those
I mean, he's dieted down around 275. So he's a big, you know, he's a moose.
Yep. Reps and rumors. Yo, Matt, what's up? I'm going to email you, Greg. Let's play it back. He wants
Reps.
to play with you. He was going to
Okay,
send you.
What? Oh, wait, that's Matt.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
well, Matt, I have no idea when the names. You know, I got Matt. I definitely want to run it back.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely want to run it back. It's I forgot, Matt. I'm sorry. The reps and rooms. I don't think of Matt like I think of Matt as Matt. I don't think of it as reps. You know what I'm saying? My brain is shot.
Yep. And here he is. Hooga the Mooga the Fooga the Claus. Hello from Big Rob Land. Happy Crappadan. Oh, is it Ramadan? Today in the supermarket, the clerk told me happy Ramadan. A white broad, and I heard her say to everyone. Some of them even replied, thanks.
Yeah, but
why would you say that?
If you're not, that's stupid. And
Like,
they don't
people
think that
say-
it's almost insulting to them if you're not one of them and you say that. You know that, right?
I think it's a little weird, yeah. Like, you know, like my Jewish friends, I would say like maybe Passover, Christmas, because it's kind of like, well, Christmas, everybody kind of, you know, it's a kid thing. It's not really a holy, you know, the holy fucking day and shit. So Christmas, everybody says it, even the Jewish things, but happy Ramadan from a white broad to a fucking white guy? Get the fuck out of here.
It's
No wonder
stupid.
why he wants. Was she cute? Would you have fucked her? Oh,
You live in the land of wokeness. That's the problem. It's really
That's the
bad.
problem. It's a beautiful country, but it's a mess, though. Mikey, what's up, Momos? What's up with you, Mike?
What's up, Mikey? What are you doing?
I remember that face. Oh, here she is, Miss Candace. That makes sense because my comments. So you were another one. So there was a lot of you. I thought you guys didn't. Candace, no, never in a million years.
We don't we don't edit or whatever.
Oh,
If you don't see your column, if you don't see your comment over here, I don't know, just keep putting it up there. And
I might have missed it. You know, it might have been an honest mistake.
No, you went to the end yet.
I might have ignored it because if like Big Bear was writing something that I don't want to fucking rehash a million things, Bear, I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't censoring you. I was just, there was a couple of comments you wrote. I don't know, it could even been more than last, you know, longer than last.
Well, don't talk about family or that shit, you know.
Yeah.
Don't talk about family. And after a while, if you repeat the same thing, it's kind of like,
yeah,
you know, whatever. You want to take a month and whatever you want to do.
You know, they're kind of cute. But Candace, love you, especially because you took
But you went to the end last week, Joe, and I thought that was a little odd because you were like, that's it. There's no more comments. We went to the very end. And I thought that was a little odd.
Right? I guess now after, when everybody, like Hooga the Claus sent me a message right away. AJ sent me a message. But I was a little surprised, and I was like, all right, we'll tap out. I wanted a cup of coffee, so I was like,
there you go.
Yeah. It was so cringe with Dave trying to be funny. I didn't watch the show yesterday, so I can't.
Yeah, he kind of overdid the whole Nasser thing. I get it. It was funny because I know Nasser, and that's the way he talked. But when you do it, like, okay, after 30 seconds of it, it's almost like, okay, I get it. You know,
yes. Now I'm going to bring back a memory, Greg.
Yes.
2009, Strong and Shapely Gym, Bob Bonham's gym, MD Barbecue.
Yes.
We're in that room and we're interviewing. It was Guy's sister Nino. Amateur.
Yes, I remember he was eating his meal there because he was dieting down. Go ahead.
It was like 3 or 4 guys there. We had them and we were doing interviews, you and I had my old camcorder, you know, and Mr. G had the Arnold mask on and was going. Anthony Roberts was there, if I remember correctly.
Yes, Anthony Roberts was there.
There was a few guys, right? And then who was that photographer that was living there? What was that guy?
Oh, name? Denny.
Yes. Denny. He had great fucking old school stories, right? I mean, the guy knows everybody, right?
He used to work with Weeder and all that. He was like Weeder's right-hand man, and then Dan Lurie's right-hand man.
Yep, yeah. He was, and Leon Brown was there, Lee Priest. But George had on the mask for Arnold, and he was doing it for like 20 minutes straight. And even like you said to somebody, I don't know if it was Gaetano or somebody, you were like, when the fuck is he going to break out a character or something? So that's how I'm picturing. I didn't see the show, but was Dave doing something like that once?
Yes, Dave was doing a Nasser impersonation, but the whole show, and it keep going and go. It's funny you say 2 or 3 lines and that's it. But when you do it the whole fucking show, and then people, because a lot of people, there are people who don't even know who Nasser is, but whatever.
Yes, yeah.
If you keep doing it after a while, it's like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like, okay, next. You know what I mean?
Yep. Get the Gong Show.
I remember that with George. In my brain, I kept seeing it as Arnold. What? Not Arnold. I thought it was Hulk Hogan.
Well, he was doing both. Maybe he had the
because I remember I was doing this. I did a seminar or some shit like that, and he kept doing it. I was doing it with Lee and God rest his soul, Eugene Mission, and
that was the same day.
Melly, I was doing it. I was doing a seminar with the
Eugene's in those pictures too, and Mel. Yep,
and he kept coming over.
It was either that day or like a year or two later when there was a seminar at Bob's.
But when we were doing a seminar, he kept coming over. I take a Hogan, and I'm like, okay. But people were trying to ask questions like, when I do legs, should I be like positioning my feet? And then he's over there. You need to be Hogan, eat your vitamins, and then okay, wait, yeah.
He actually did a pretty good impression.
He did it great. There's people.
You think they were the real people?
When we were away, he would do that shit. Even in the airport, people thought he was really Hulk Hogan.
That's kind of funny. So he gets a mulligan on doing it too long if he pulls it off pretty good. But Big Bad Bear wrote a poem to Greg about your trip to Greece in August. Okay. Yeah, he keeps asking me questions about all of these. I'm like, I don't know.
He better not show up out there.
Oh my God. Big Bad Bear in the line. Heard you headed to Greece. Sunshine divine. All right, well. Yeah. Big Bad Bear is like Dr. Seuss. Not a bit. Hey, good one. I like that. That's not bad. For the Bronx to the islands, that swagger won't fade. You'll make even Hercules look a little afraid. All right.
Okay, Big Bad Bear. You definitely have time. You definitely have some time on your hands.
The magic is certainly off in the sport. 90s was the last of the great eras.
Yes, 100%. That's what I feel.
I kind of agree, Matt. I kind of agree. We got Bush. I guess
yes, we do. Bush is.
They know
the hairier, the better.
Thing. I'm the same. I work in the industry, so I got to talk shop. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. And Matt, when you were on the Instagram,
Matt.
we definitely want to do that again, Matt. We'll talk. My schedule is going to be a little off because of the Arnold. I'm doing instead of Friday, I'm doing Thursday. Instead of Monday, I'm doing Tuesday because I'll be flying. So I got to bump my days. But
me
Matt,
too.
You let me know if you want to do maybe we'll do a wrap up on Tuesday, Matt. You tell me.
I'll definitely do it again, Matt, too. Unfortunately, I'm stuck doing another show, which I really didn't want to do. But Joe, it's Rob DiMaggio. I'm doing it for him because he wanted. They came to me and Lee Priest, so we're doing it together we're co-hosts of a show. We already did. We did one Monday, but neither one of us was really wants to do it. But they sweetened the honey pot, so to speak.
Nothing wrong with that, though. And he's doing it with Lee, so that's fucking cool.
I know, but it's I mean, the only good thing is that me and Lee get along really well. So we start talking about insane shit, Yeah. Lee's talking about busting a nut in some guy's mouth and all this other shit, So, it's not going to be like, Lee, let me ask you. To get the outer bicep, should I be? When you start that shit, he gets nuts. I'm just like
DiMaggio knows.
He'll be like, "Curl, you fucking asshole." Curl.
Matt is
fucking dick. What do you think I did to get me biceps big? Curl.
Girls. And Malcolm, what's up, Malcolm?
Malcolm, what's going on, brother?
Malcolm McWeed. Very true, guys. My ex used to call mine at Tater Tot. She got back the potato sack. I told him about his penis.
He's talking about the Pisha Ligad, yes.
His Pisha deal. Are you guys kids, spouse, family members, conservatives like you guys? If not, does this cause fights everywhere around? That's a real problem today. Most are, but we kind of, my wife is kind of, we kind of feel the same way. I know, Greg, you're in the same situation.
You mean a girl or girls? Yeah. Shit.
You both enjoyed it.
Lucia is Mexican. Her mother was fucking deported. You know what I mean, and shit like that under Obama. But I'm saying she's back, unfortunately. But well, right now she's in Mexico, so we're like, holy shit. We're like telling the cartel she's over there.
Oh no.
But
but the thing, if you have a family member that's not, just don't talk politics. That's happened in my family. The worst thing you can do is bring it up. And if they bring it up, just say, yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Hey, remember Uncle John? Remember he used to go, bring something else up that you both don't fight about.
My friend's daughter is training mask. His daughter was super liberal. And I get this fuck shit off, and he's like, oh, this is my house. You don't tell me to get the. And it actually caused a point where she left the house and stuff, and then she came back and apologized. But still, like, I was over there talking one time, and I was talking about like Lucia shoveling the driveway with snow, and then I'm like, well, her people, they don't, they mostly like the sun and shit, and she's go, what do you mean? What do you mean by her people? And I mean, like, her people are family and shit, they're all Mexican, they like this, and she's like, but why do you say like her people? Like, I'm like, and my friend looks at her and is like, hey, enough. You know what I mean? Because, they're really saying, dude, I just saw, Joe, I just saw somebody posted a hot chick, right? Like this really fucking drop dead, gorgeous, unbelievable girl on Twitter, right? And the guy who posted the picture said, look at this girl. It's not like all the other girls. She doesn't have fake eyelashes. She's not wearing any fucking makeup, right? She has no pumped, and see, it goes, no fake tits, no pumped lips, this, that, the other thing. So all of a sudden, I don't know why, but I wanted to read the comments because, I want to see what people say because the girl is unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's fucking people start getting on there. That's fucking racist about the pumped lip shit. Like, no, because he said she doesn't have a big and he's like, what are you talking about? I'm saying about, pumped lips. And like, yeah, but there are people who naturally have big lips. And that's a kind of racist thing because, people have big lips. And I'm like, God, are you fucking people kidding me? Are you people serious? Are you that delicate? Are you that delicate?
You can't fucking. That's disgusting, bro.
I mean, Joe, I was sitting here and I was like,
it's the last thing I'm thinking of when you're saying she doesn't have the lips.
Joe,
you can't even understand them.
Joe, the girl was drop dead. She's got some sort of reputation of being like, no makeup, drop dead, gorgeous girl.
Yeah.
And the guy was just saying, like, unlike every other girl that you see, got the big fucking lips and the fucking giant, and he said no tattoos and all this, no fucking eyelashes like this.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what do you have against girls with big lips? You know what that means? That means you're racist. And I'm like, I had to get on there. I'm like, fuck that. It's sick. The world is too fucking to get. Dude, if you got to worry about it, first of all, the word racism today has no more. It doesn't have that power. It doesn't have that power. Sorry, Black Lives Matter. They ruined that. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You use that word too easy. Nazis. Oh, he's a Nazi.
Yeah, he's a Nazi. Yeah, look at that.
He's a Nazi. Now he's meanwhile, his kids wear yarmulkes on fucking, his grandsons wear yarmulkes. They're Orthodox Jews. I mean, come on. How many fucking people did he kill? What concentration? Oh, he's building concentration camps. Where? I want to see that shit. Where? Where's the concentration camp? Oh, that alligator Alcatraz. That's not you fucking moron. That's a holding cell. Nobody stays there for more than a couple days. That's just here. It's almost like you're staying at the airport. That's what that is.
It's like
there's not even rooms, Joe. Joe, it's that fucking schoolyard fence and shit. It's not even rooms. I mean, get out of here. You people are sick. Holy Christ.
But I tell you though, Greg, we're going to take a quick break. If any of those alligators get to somebody, there might just be a little piece of them still around.
Yes.
And our fucking sponsor, one of our content sponsors, has the perfect urn for you.
You got the urn. Oin.
The oin.
Hi, my name is Vince, and I'm the owner here at Chapel of Peace Cremation and Memorial Services, located in sunny San Diego. But don't let our location stop you from giving us a call. We ship nationally and internationally. We're here to help you with all of your family's needs. Whether we're talking about a traditional burial, a cremation, or an aquamation, we have you covered. God forbid something happens on the West Coast and you live in the East Coast, we can help you. If you need to go to another country of origin, I can do that. Call us anytime, 24 hours at 619-749-8560. I'm the owner and I'll answer. Paisan, I got you covered. I'm just kidding. That's for Joe and Greg. But for real, call us anytime. I'll answer the phone and I'll help you.
Paisan, you got me covered.
I got you covered.
Thanks, Vince. Say hi to Johnny. That was Johnny, West Coast.
That was me that just texted you. If you're looking,
I
that's
was going to say, I got a text.
that girl they were all going nuts over. You know, I mean, I think she's hot.
Oh, okay.
You know, but she's a natural looking girl. She doesn't have fake nose and all that
Let me
shit.
take a look at her.
Yeah, she's a piece of ass.
Is
You
she
got-
of age?
What's that?
Is she of age?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's actually, I think she's married. Believe it or not, she's some sort of.
Really?
Yeah, she's some sort of big wig with something. I don't know. Her name's there, so you could Google it. But
Yeah. Saint Milou.
yeah, Alexandria.
Leclerc's part. What is she, like French or Canadian or something?
I don't know what
she's gorgeous, bro.
If she's dropped dead. But I mean, you know, I'm just saying. You're saying like looking at her and saying it because her lips aren't pumped. That's racist.
That's
so
a
fucked
racist.
up.
You fucking jerk offs.
By the way, I like that little urn. I love that little urn.
I'm gonna buy one of them. Put it on my shelf here next to
Dude,
my.
get the gerbil out of your ass. You could bury it in there, bro.
I got plenty of them. Joe, you were supposed to email me questions. I emailed Matt. Did you get the email?
Oh, that's Matt.
It was I said to myself, I'm probably confusing this guy if he gets this. I basically just said, just give me your overall impression on the Olympia. Like Greg sent me stuff with that thing. I got Sean Ray and Ron Harris and a bunch of guys sent me stuff about it. And it was basically what your opinion is of the Olympia now as compared to the previous owners, as many as you go back to knowing. And if you ever watched it on the pay-per-view, was the quality good, bad, or indifferent? So, Matt, if you didn't get that email, I'll resend it. But I figured that would be easier than me figuring out like question 1, question 2. It's just like Ron Harris just gave me like a paragraph, and it was just like kind of encompassed all of that stuff in it.
Right, I gave him quotes from the past.
Yeah, you gave me
things like
quotes.
I did, you know, some fucking, you know, the classic rambling freak type stuff, you know, the funny shit.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
So, Matt, that's what I sent you. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. I think after we did our Instagram live. So let me know if you didn't get that.
Matt, like Vegas, where the asses are real, but the tits are fake. Where I said where asses and diamonds and, you know, nice cars are real, but the tits are fake. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
that's rambling freak shit. You know the way I write it. So,
Yeah, no, it was good. I'm still trying to fucking finish my part of that article. My creative fucking writing hat has been lost. I'm looking for it all over this fucking.
When you got other things on the cabezo, the hardest thing is to you ever watch a movie where a guy's trying to write a fuking something, he sits in front of a typewriter
and then he's doing his fucking.
Because it's true. When you guys got to try to write shit,
it's not like even writer's block. I just don't. I'm doing some other shit. I'm getting ready for the show, and I'm like,
no, your brain can't get into it.
Yeah, I gotta get one day where I dedicate to doing that.
You have to get focused. It's a different thing. I can't. People don't understand. You got to be focused when you do that shit. You can't just sit there and go, "Well, right." You know what I mean? Like if I told some of you guys, write an article about the Mr. Olympia. What do you want me to say? Just talk to me. What your thoughts are on the Mr. Olympia? Well, like, what do you want me to say? Like who I think's gonna win? No, just write about the Mr. You'd have fucking trouble doing it. Yeah. And if you did, it'd probably come out like shit. If you didn't know, we have to get in a zone. When we write, I gotta be in a zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Used to do it a lot more. Now everything is kind of like videos and these shows and stuff.
Right.
I don't write articles as much as I did 5-10 years ago, you know.
But it's different when you know you're going to get paid that scott-o like we did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're getting a nice scott-o,
I got to pay myself, and I gave myself a fucking pay cut.
Did you put yourself in timeout?
Yeah. CS Showcase. Greg wants to go to the Arnold because he wants to take a giant shit in the airplane.
No, Greg does not want to go to the
airplane
Arnold.
shit's not good.
Not good at
You
all.
can move your elbows.
I do not want to go to the Arnold. Dude, I think, Joe, you even said to me, if you want to go, we can stay in a room. But I don't want to go. Christian Duke was telling me that, like, you know, well, if this new fucking show that me and Lee are doing, like, if Iron Mag Labs, if it works out, you know,
You got a booth?
both of us are not crazy. I'm not sure how much we really want to do this, but we're doing it. Because we both need he's giving us money, so we're doing it. But he's like, oh, we'll get a booth and everything. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to go there. You know what I mean? Like, especially last time I was there, they were not good.
You guys have to,
I'm standing outside. Where's the fucking car for the airport? You know what I mean? Like, we're freezing. You know, got to call, you know, me and Lucia were like, fucking, it was like, a lot of shit. I can tell you, Joe. You'd be like, whoa.
Yeah. Arnold, yeah. I'm hoping it's not going to be too cold there, but we'll see. Flying Johnny Brian Pillman. What's up? Sly has to be packing to satisfy an Amazon like Bridget Nielsen back in the day. That's true. She was big.
Well, his wallet was packing, and so was his fucking fame. And Bridget Nielsen would have hopped on an acorn like this if she thought that she would get, you know, that was her goal. I mean, you know, was to, you know, get with that.
To be in his movies, and she was.
Right.
And
Schwarzenegger was tapping that shit first. And he turned her on. He said, go, Sly likes you, go with him. She was one of those. Yeah.
You know, I probably knew that. I forgot it. But she was in Cobra, which she looked really good. Remember, she had like the curly hair, and she was an American in it. And then she was a Russian in Rocky IV with the short hair, and she looked hot and fucking, you know, she was.
When she wanted to look good, she looked good. But if there's a girl's tall, she's got to be really thin for me, because otherwise I feel like I'm with my mother. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
you're a little kid again.
I dated a girl. I told you I dated a girl. Well, my arm was up like this. We'd be walking holding hands. You know, when you hold hands with your guy like this, my arm was up here. She was like 6 feet with a bare foot. And then when she wear heels, she's like 6'3", so she's fucking up here. So my arm was like this. You know, we'd be walking, and my hand, I'd be holding her hand like this. Yeah, and I'm like, and then we were in a bar, and I told you there was a half wall, right? And it was right above my head, about that high, right? So, and we were coming to meet my friends, and my friends just started fucking all fell on the ground laughing, because when we came around that half wall, all they saw was her head coming in, and then when we went in a half wall, there I am. You know what I mean? She's holding my hand, and that was like so fucked up, you know. Because I do like girls taller than me, but not like fucking that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ed Too Tall Jones there. Here he is, Keith Allen, New World Muscle. Sup, guys? Happy
Keith
Wednesday.
Allen. What's going on, brother?
Keith, are you going to the Arnold Classic? Let me know if you're going to be there. We'll fucking hook up and shoot the shit.
Keith Allen's one of the good ones. I love it.
Insulting. They wanted to take over. Oh, so he's saying that the Muslims don't consider it insulting if a white guy or gal says Happy Ramadan, Madama, Happy Ramadan noodles. It's okay.
I don't know. I've seen people go off on that. Even like if you say, I forgot what somebody said. There's videos about that where people like you don't you're not Muslim. You don't say that to me. You know what I mean? It's almost like a thing. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? I don't give two fucks.
Fuck these.
No fucks given.
Americans have absolutely no idea how bad it is with big robs in Scandinavia, and I don't blame you. The amount you have over there is pebbles compared to our mountains. Yeah, you guys have it bad there, man. You know, it's
you need your Donald Trump.
Yeah, you need Georgia Maloney, Donald Trump kind of fucking leader where it's going to put the country of origin first. King Dale. Hi, Greg and Joe. Hi, King Dale.
What's up, brother?
The Great American Porch wants you to do a Nasser Sent Bonte impression.
A what? No, Nasser, I'm not gonna do it. And he talks very nice, like this. Greg, you're an amazing man. He would just talk really low like that, but in faster, and he would go off on the tangents. And he had tried to talk to intellectually, you know. But Dave was doing it like the whole, like, okay, after a while I was doing it the whole show, and we're all sitting here like this, just waiting for the impersonation to end. He did. I'm gonna admit though, Dave did a great job, and that was exactly the way Nasser is.
Yeah,
exactly.
But
okay, it was funny. Right, it's funny after a fucking minute. You know what I mean? It's like it's almost if your friend starts farting, and you laugh, oh fucking his girlfriend, and then he farts again, and then he farts again. Now you're like, dude, with the fucking farts. You know what I mean? Go douche or something. Get your ass clean. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. It's funny once or twice. Then after a while, it's not funny no more.
Yeah. Guy Sisterano. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sister Nino, but
it's Guy Sister Nino. Sister Nino.
Maybe I'm not.
And he's my friend. I've been friends with Guy way before his bodybuilding. You used to train at my gym. You know what I mean? The gym that I owned back in the day.
I'll probably see him. He does. I forget that company he's part of. Supplement company. He's always at their booth.
He's a good man. Very talented guy too, bro. He's a butcher by trade.
Yeah,
that fucking guy. And yes, his father's a butcher. They did, and those motherfuckers can hunt and take a deer and fucking cut it up in a steak. I can't eat that shit though, but he does.
It does.
He's a good man. I like Guy a lot. What's that?
Yeah. I won't shoot it, but I will eat it.
You will? I can't.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it many times. It's delicious. It really is. If it's
I know, but I just
well, it's a little gamey, but it's like sometimes when steaks a little,
I feel like grass-fed beef is gamey. When you start getting like some of the grass-fed beef things at the store, I'm like, it's a little gamey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little tough.
I don't like gamey meat though. You'll ruin it for me. I just like it's no way.
Yeah,
like I feel that way. Lamb chops, when you get a piece of meat that's this big on a fucking little bone thing. I won't eat that. My mother used to fucking make us eat that when I was a kid. No more.
I like lamb chops. Lamb chops and applesauce. Oh no, it's
pork chops.
Pork chops.
Pork chops and applesauce.
I knew you would get that.
Pork chops and applesauce.
You leave me lost. I'm fucking your name up, but I'll read your comment. Hopefully I don't fuck that up. Have yours covered Gregg's buddy carved out of stone going at his old buddy Lee Priest. Going at his old buddy.
Who's carved out of stone and going after Lee Priest? I'm not sure what that is. Who carved out of stone?
Have you covered Gregg's buddy? Yulim, let me know what give me a
I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, because I'm confused and we
carved out of stone.
Somebody's carved out of stone. No one is at his old buddy Lee.
That name sounds familiar, carved out of stone, but I'm not sure who's talking about.
There's something like clay. You put it on shoulders.
Listen, Lee Priest don't take no shit. I'm just telling you. Go ahead.
Gregg and Joe, there's a big debate online between people who believe HIIT is the best against those who say conventional volume training. Silly debates and alarments. What do you think about this? Is there an absolutely right way to train? What's right for you? I'll answer. I'll say I know.
Thank you, Joe. Joe, you take over, please. You already know what I'm going to say.
Whatever's right for you is the right way to train.
Right.
The way you train might be somebody else will say. A perfect example is Arnold doing Mensa's training. Said he got smoother and smaller.
100%. That's exactly what happened.
Monster from it. So that's the right way to train. You
Mensa
try both, which one you like best.
Mike Mensa was in my gym, right? He was hanging out with my friend. He wasn't training. He was there and he sat. And when I was training, he kept saying to me, "You're doing too many sets." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." And he goes, "Yes, you are." And I'm like, I cut down the rest periods. I said, I train what's right for me. I don't want to hear that shit. And I do it my version of HIIT, which is like, no rest, high intensity, but I like reps. But the guys, you got to do what's right for you. Give me a break. Nobody knows, that's like people asking Lee Priest, what did you do to get your arms? And he's like, I fucking curled. What do you think I did? There's no secret exercises. Well, how come I'm curling and I'm not getting any? Because either you're doing it wrong, your genetics suck. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of things. You're trying too heavy. Joe, I see guys in the gym, Joe, taking cable crossovers and trying to do it like fucking 100, on a stack.
Oh,
that's not meant to be done like that.
That's a fucking warm up or finisher. You
That's
know,
you.
you're doing
That's
nice,
to get reps in there. You get to, you know, like
40
this.
pounds
Nobody
tops.
cares how much you do on a cable crossover. You fucking Momo.
Or the guys that do the tricep push down, the whole rack.
What did
What
you have?
you fucking swirl?
They did a half. Yeah, but order leg press, dude.
Like
Then they
this.
put fucking.
Flared. They're
Jody,
flared.
what's that?
They got the flared elbows because they
Oh
can
God,
get
that's
closer grip pushes it down better.
Yeah, but they go down about this far,
Hey,
dude.
they're doing their fucking shoulders. They're not even doing their
But
tries.
they're fucking momos. The same thing. They put all these plates on the leg press, right? No, there's not a fucking weight left in the gym because they're all on the leg press, and they go there, and then they're like, "Ah!" And they fucking move it like they move it like this, and they put it up, or they do 3 of them.
Greg's finger leg press.
And then, what is that? What the fuck is that? I'll go in there. I made a guy strip boy. Dude, I was doing that with a guy. He had 4 plates and he was squatting with it on each side, 4 plates. And I told him, bro, you're not even bending your legs. I don't know what the fuck. It's like good morning going like that, you know? And I told him, dude, get those weights off, right? I put 25s on the end and I said, now let me see you do 25 reps with just 25s all the way up. He couldn't do it. And I'm like, you can't do 25s ass to the grass with 25 reps on it. And you can't do that, but you had the audacity to put all that other weights on there. Guys think that heavyweights build it. You have no idea. Heavy duty doesn't mean heavyweights. It means
go home.
Mike Mensa used to say the set don't begin until you've done about 9 reps, 8, 9, 10 reps. Where you feel like, okay, 7, 8, and here comes number 9.
10 to 15 are the ones that grow.
Right.
Yep.
Right. That's it.
So don't fucking lose it all in that first few, or else you're not going to get to that fucking.
Even Dorian, if you ever saw Dorian do that shit, Dorian has that shit. You know, Dorian, I'm not Dorian's favorite person, okay, in person. So, you know, and I like him, but to an extent, but he's not my, but I think he's a fucking genius. And I think he's an absolute monster. Yep. He's a genius with his training. He's very smart, but we'll leave it at that. He's amazing. I find Dorian Yates to be amazing.
He's definitely that. If you want to be considered one of the cool guys in Denmark, Greg, you need to adopt the Big Rob accent. I'd say 2 out of 10 white guys do it here. That's including the bad grammar. Oh my God.
No. Listen.
That's like remember in high school and the guys tried to sound like Spanish or black, like they were regular Italian or Irish guys. Yo, what the fuck, bro? What the?
We call them guys who wear wigs on their head. Listen,
so that's like their version, I guess. That today.
No, I like Big Rob. I get along very well. He has a Michigan accent.
No, he said he's just saying Big Rob as.
I know what he means.
Reference for because YouTube will fucking. Oh my God, he said fucking.
I know what he means. No, I know what he means. But his accent's more like Michiganish.
Oh yeah.
The way they talk, and let me tell you something, Joe. Like that kind of shit.
Yeah, he's got him.
I know what he means, but dude, it's your home. I can't tell you to get the hell out of there, but I don't know. Move to the countryside.
He's working on it. I think sooner or later.
Move to the countryside or something. Where it is. I don't know if they're there too, but. Your country, let's say, when I was younger, the word Denmark to me, Joe, meant like dirty porn. Remember, like when we were younger, like Denmark was where chicks would go like porn and shit like that.
Like Amsterdam, that whole area. It's like
right.
We love like hippies almost.
Used to hear about the fucking prostitutes dancing under the lights and shit. That's what I think.
Blonde with blonde pubes.
I love that. You know me. I like it.
He's explaining that other comment before Greg. So let me look at it. I want to make sure I understand it right. Lee was really going at the frauds who act like they care when they don't, but made an ignorant ass of themselves the way he worded it. I didn't see it. I have no idea.
I still don't know what that means. What does that mean? What is he trying to say?
He's trying to say that Lee was talking about these like jerks online, these influencers or whatever. He's saying the way he worded it didn't come out right. I don't know. I have
no idea what you're talking about. I talk to Lee all the time. Lee and I are good friends. You know what I mean?
I know Lee is like a big Sam Sulek fucking fan. He's saying the kids.
Well, you know what it is. I understand all that because Sam's actually an innocent guy. Like, in other words, like I just want to work out and be a bodybuilder. You know, like, and he is young, and both him and I, you know, Lee and I, when we were young, teenage bodybuilders, we competed and all. So I understand the whole. He's told me. I see myself like in Sam Salik, you know, the drive he had when he was young. You know, I'm not saying the guy's physique is going to win the Olympia, but I'm just saying we understand that. So I do too. I understand the whole Sam. I actually like the kid. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's got his nose up his own ass.
No, I don't think so at all. Yeah.
Right. So he's good. I like Sam. For that reason, I like Sam.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a positive. His fame is helping the industry, and he's got an attainable physique, if you will. He's in the classic physique. So, Malcolm McWeed, what are you guys' biggest regrets in life? Not having a female, male threesome. That's what I want. I want to have two bisexual broads and me in the fucking bed together. And that'll never fucking happen now that I'm old and married and stuff. And I don't want to pay for it. That's not the same. That don't count. So what's your regret in life?
The only regret in life that I have is that I was a bad husband to my first wife. That was bad. I was cheating, doing all kinds of shit. She knew it. And I would just give her money because I was making so much fucking money. Like, shut up money. You know what I mean? Don't worry, deal with it. And, you know, I killed her. I destroyed her. You know what I mean? And so it was 100% my fault, 0% her fault. My regret is she was a fucking good-looking girl and a great girl. And I just was an asshole. So that's my biggest regret.
That's you know what? That's, you know.
Because you're hurt.
Fucking straight up bad. Yeah, you're not trying to fucking tap dance at all with that.
And she had a great ass, great body. And speaking of asses, Joe, I can imagine if there was like girls who wrestled and had nice asses.
You know what? Let me see. We'll be back right after this quick break. From what's the name of them again? I'm sorry, I cut you off. I hit the thing. You were about to say something. So
no, you asked me what's the name of them again, and I was trying to think. I couldn't remember.
Oh, okay.
You didn't cut me off at all. I was trying to think.
All right, I feel bad when that happens. It happens.
No. You
I click it, and it's like a second for it to start. You know, there's like a little.
You said, "What's the name of it?" And then I was like, "Oh fuck!" I'm trying to think what was the name of that.
Yeah.
But
okay. Yep.
Nice answers. That's the name of it.
Oh, yes. LFCfights.com. Get your VIP. You can watch. They have behind the scenes. They have interviews with these girls. And they're not going to sit there and just tell you about their wrestling and MMA. They're going to talk about, you know, good stuff.
Get your VIP and bring your Vaseline.
Yeah. $10 a month, bro.
Right. Unless you're uncircumcised, you have your own Vaseline. See, us white guys white guys that have fucking cut. We gotta fucking, you know, we gotta use some sort of lubricant or something. But you fucking uncircumcised motherfucker, you got that dick cheese and the fucking
oh God.
And that pre-cum shit that you can fucking. I got my own lubrication.
Fucking elephant trunk. Oh, it's nasty. Jack Krauser, Greg. He's asking,
Jack's one of my guys.
Hope you're doing well. I wish Jimmy and Lee would come on.
Thank you.
After hours, Armand and Mr. Giacool as well. Dave really needs the full crew to do that show. It just isn't the same.
Thank you, Jack. Yeah, you'll see Jimmy and Lee on there. You know, there's no problems. It's just that what's his name? Jimmy works.
He works wacky hours.
Right. He works wacky hours. So when Jimmy's usually in a truck working when that show's going on. That's why when you see him, he's always in a truck.
He's in the truck.
And he doesn't always. And he gets pissed.
He's tapping the phone. I can't hear you.
I can't. Meanwhile, we can hear him. He's funny. But but Lee also lives in Australia, so the time difference is fucked. He gets up at like 3:30 in the morning so he can fucking be on it. Dude, I'll go away with that kid and he'd be fucking lit. He's like David Lee Roth. The Van Halen used to say we would get in at like 3, 4 in the morning and we're all fucked up on drugs and shit like that. And then by 5 in the morning, David Lee Roth would be banging on all the doors. Let's go, like rollerblading. And they'd be like, get the fuck out of it, go rollerblade yourself.
Yeah.
You know, Lee's like, I've been with Lee, you know, go to bed. I fucking, you know, I laid on his bed with the guy. Dude, and he's like, you know, like goes to bed and it's like 1 or 2 in the morning. And all of a sudden, the next thing you know, he's up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, fucking working out downstairs in the gym. I'm like, dude, you're I don't know what you're doing, but
I can't function.
I can't do that either. I don't sleep much because I'm hyper, but that.
You have the wacky sleep hours too. So if you
I
stay
do
in
have
Lee's
wacky
wacky, it's fucking really.
Yeah, but I don't sleep. Like, I'm not a guy who can sleep all day. I could go to bed at fucking 6, 7, 8, 9 in the morning, and I'm up in 3 hours, 4 hours. 4 hours sleep is my average now. But him, I don't know. I don't know how he does it. But whatever. Yeah. And I don't drink or to, you know, get lit.
No, you don't have any hangovers. It's just you wake up and you're ready to go.
Everybody's different. I have trouble falling asleep. That's the biggest shit. I could be laying there. I always liked that even as a kid. My mother would be like, stare at the ceiling, you'll fall asleep, you know?
Yeah, that sucks because you know you got to get up and do shit and then you fucking lay in and you know you're going to feel it. Pop Tart saying he had no idea who NASA was. He had to look him up. 80s and 90s really fucking, you know, a lot of people think of Olympia, right?
Great guy.
Yeah. He could have won the Olympia at one time.
Oh, yeah, he should have won it. But he's a character. Do you understand? And that's what Dave was. But Dave did it throughout the whole show. You understand? Yeah. Like, not stop. I think that's what was making people a little wacky about that.
We got Bush.
We got Bush again.
Fucking Bush. Yes. So much Bush, we've seen it twice. I watched Bronx Tale again yesterday. Did you also hold on to buses? Hold on. Oh, Skitchin. Yeah, yeah. You won Skitchin as a kid, right, Greg?
On What's the bus. That?
I did. On the back of the bus, hold on to the window when it's open, the sliding.
I actually did it for about 10 feet. And I did it in a parking lot.
But we would be like, oh, shit, I got to be home for dinner in a few minutes. Like, you ask somebody with time, excuse me, miss, do you have the time? Yes, it's 10 to 6, young man. Thank you, ma'am. Fuck, I got to be home, and I'm like 4 blocks away, and you knew the bus routes.
Right, so you grab onto the bus.
And get, you know, go like a stop or so and be home before 6 o'clock.
But, you know, now today, these fucking morons in New York City climb up and ride the subway. They think it's like
they stand on the top.
And then they all get electrocuted or fucking hit. They get smashed off in a tunnel. Right, Joe?
Yep. Now, what we did, Skitchin, wasn't safe, but it was, you know, I mean, you probably would, unless you got run over by a truck behind the bus, you probably were just going to get fucking banged up if you fell off because you fall into the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do it on UPS trucks too, Skitchin. I had that little step on it.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, we always used to
did it in a parking lot for like 10 feet. That's it.
I used to do it for blocks. It was great. And if there was a girl in the fucking thing, you're like, hey, what's up, buddy? You're going to fall, you stupid. Greg and Joe, I assume you are on TRT. Yes and yes. Mm-hmm. Do you take any compounds with tests for estrogen management? I don't. I always have that puffy look to my face. I've heard a few guys online throw out Masteron or Aromacin. Do you use any like PCT?
No. If I did, it would be letrozole once in a while. You can't do it. Letrozole's an assassin for estrogen, and you can't stay on that shit. It'll fucking. You don't want zero estrogen. You know, you could do a little bit peppered it. It depends. I'm older. I don't need to. I know my body. You understand? Like if my nipples are sore, then I do it.
Yeah.
But if you're young guys tend to fucking throw their estrogen, testosterone shit off. You know, young guys get bitch tits. Older guys don't really get that. You know. So
I was lucky. I never had an issue with that.
But you didn't start till you were older or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't.
Yeah. I did when I was younger, but just a little bit. But
look, it can't hurt if you want to take a. You know, you could do it, but don't go crazy with that shit. You need estrogen too. You know.
Some guys say to take the letrozole a little bit at the beginning of like the month or whatever, and then you can maybe skate. If you're on TRT, you wait the 90 days. I don't see my doctor used to send it to me, and I didn't even use it. You know, it would come.
I had it too, and I gave it to my friend. But the thing is that I would only use a half a pill because that shit is ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
I would only use a half a pill, maybe once on Monday and once on Thursday for 1 week or so. That's it. If my nipples are sore, that's it. So one pill for a week, and I wouldn't take it again. I'm gonna take it for another year. It depends if I was sore, but that's an assassin.
Yeah, you know, it's not necessary. So if you're on TRT, the same dose, you're doing it, you're taking your blood and all of that, and you know that everything else is okay. You don't really need that.
Right. If you're blasting massive amounts of testosterone or all drugs,
TRT
then
level,
you're going to have trouble.
You don't need that extra stuff.
Right, because it's conversion. It's turning the TRT. Unless you're doing, like some guys, I'm on TRT, I'm taking 600. No, TRT
I used
is
to say that. I'm guilty of that.
Oh, really?
Just to try to make you feel better. I'm only on TRT. What are you on? Well, I'm on a test, DECA, and D-ball.
Yeah, that's not TRT. That's
No.
I'm on juice. But if you're only on 200 or less
that's
milligrams,
what I'm on now, 200 a week.
right?
Yeah.
200 or less a week to every 10 days. That's when I do it. A week to every 10 days.
You're
Depends. Right.
Yeah.
I got a girl doctor who fucking drives me crazy. But anyway, so that's it. And usually you're not going to have estrogen problems. But if you have sore nipples, I would fucking get a little something.
Yeah. So it depends again. Just like the workout, what works for you. You might need the Letrozole or, you know, the HCG or whatever type.
Right.
You might not. Greg doesn't need it. I'm lucky I don't need it either.
Me neither.
Paul still wants to know if Rob, oh, Jesus, Rob too much paying you guys in cop, just like
Is penis in what?
paying you in cop.
No.
No.
Roger Till. Ooh, that's crazy. No,
That's disgusting. Here's Nick.
I've worked for him before.
Nick was another guy last week with the fucking the comments not.
Oh, was
showing
that
up.
Nick? I didn't see. What is it?
Yes,
what are they asking?
understand me. Yep, he's in there. Lee's doing a seminar. Oh yeah, that's right. Lee's in the La Patria with Alessandro. They're doing seminars in Italy. Is he back now?
Wait a minute! I just did a show with Lee Monday. I've been on the phone with him. He didn't say.
Maybe he came back.
I think he was going to the Arnold Classic. Yeah,
Alessandro and Rosetta probably are too.
Yeah, because they want to go to the Arnold. So I'm sure he's.
They were in Italy recently, though.
Yeah, I think that they. All right, because he told me I was on the phone with Lee, and he told me he's leaving Tuesday, which was yesterday. I think to go to the Arnold.
To go to the Arnold. So he probably finished Italy, went back for a short couple of things. So maybe this guy was talking about the seminar with Lee when Lee said something.
I don't know how Lee does it. Lee will be on a plane for 6 hours.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's crazy.
Oh my God. When he gets home, he lives in Newcastle. So he'll tell me, bro, I got to get off when I get off this fucking plane, I got to drive. I got to get in a car and drive another 2.5, 3 hours.
Oh, Christ.
And he drives. So it's not like he's having somebody driving. Getting off the plane, how shot you are from being and now you got to fucking drive.
That's fucking, that blows. Huber Claus said that you're going to love Greece. It's very based over there. Crucifixes everywhere. Old school, everything, at least when I was there 7 years ago.
Thank you.
I've heard that about Greece too, that it's not one of these liberal fucking, bullshit.
I just don't like flying, Joe. God forbid I get a goddamn plane that flies directly and not have to stop somewhere and then get off and then go another, you know what I mean? That's what I hate.
Yeah. No, usually when you get those long flights like that, you usually can get it direct.
Not me. Because I'm going to one of the islands. I'm not going to like Athens.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, it's Greek islands.
Big airport.
I don't want to say which island. I don't want these fucking guys following me.
Oh,
Big Bear.
Big Bear is criminal Mediterranean.
What's that?
Dude, thank you guys for the laughs. I really need them. I got hurt at work. They found out I'm pre-diabetic. Oh.
You'll be all right. Dude, listen, you'll be all right.
Before you're diabetic.
I'm diabetic. You start eating better. You stop eating shit. Eat better. You could take a little bit of metformin. You know, you'll be fine. You'll live a long life.
Diet, exercise, you can get that diabetes.
There you go.
Fucking stop it before it turns. Fred, would you give up? That's a
Would I give what?
weird question. Would you give up Lucia to bring back Julissa? That's
No, stop that. No, I can't do that. Julissa's gone, and I mean, I wouldn't do. Who asked that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
She is a fucking champ, bro. You guys don't
Yeah,
know
I mean-
her. She's the greatest thing in the fucking world. I love her, man. She's a
Thank you.
fucking business.
Yeah, she's
no,
good.
she's a great
I've been with her
fucking girl.
fucking like 20 years and shit. Julissa's
Yeah.
gone. And I believe that Julissa, brought me to her, so to speak. Like, I can't explain it, but, like, I don't want to get too philosophical.
You were
And,
happy-
of course, I love
happy
Julissa.
again?
And,
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
right. But that's a different, That's
Yeah.
like saying to me, your mother's dead and your father's dead. Would you bring, which one do you want to come back alive? You know what I mean? I'll tell you who I'd want to come back alive, my sister. She's dead too. So I'm just saying, Anyway.
Yeah.
Next question.
There's nothing wrong with using the term "you people." I agree. A lot of people go,
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
I think I
I
even
mean
said
nothing by it. You
her
people.
people. Right, her people. And like,
Her people.
why do you say it like that? You know what I mean? Stop reading into shit. My God in heaven.
No reading that.
That's-
Right,
you know
we're
what's
going to take our last break for our
Uh-oh.
last content sponsor, Chris Riley with Crisis Ready Nutrition, and his store just opened up today for VIPs and will be open to the public very soon.
There you go.
Looks like Daredevil or something, that guy, right? From like
That's
Marvel.
nice, though.
Crisis Ready Nutrition from our buddy Chris Riley,
I like that.
MSM family member. So check out his it's crisis-ready-nutrition.myshopify.com for now, and he's getting a regular .com very soon. So keep
I
your
like
eyes and ears open. We will
Love
let
it.
you know. Greg,
I like that.
Joe, a silly question, but a lot of people are making a big deal about actor Jim Carrey. Oh, I saw this. Recent appearance claiming he's a clone. What's your thoughts on this? He did not look, he looked like a fake guy, but he was saying he's not. I don't think it's a clone.
It's him. He just fucking, he cleaned himself up. He decided to shave and let his hair grow. He's a piece of shit, though. He's a fucking nut job. I mean, he belongs in a nut house. He's he's like suicide. He's got a lot of, don't that word. He's like, he's crazy. He's a little wacky. You know what I mean? And he's a total liberal, bro. Oh, Donald Trump's evil.
He's very funny.
He's but he's Sunday's News on Monday. That kind of comedy is like
No, listen, I know he had his.
What movies does he make now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's nothing really. Angela, Angela, what's up, Ange? What's up, Greg and Joe? That's hanging a little to the right in my case. I always wear right.
It's hanging like a bugle. You want to blow it?
Oh, Bubba Gump lips aren't very attractive. If you're getting blown, they could be though. I have yet to be with one of these girls with the fake lips, and probably never will. So I don't know if they're better or worse. They look like they'd be numb, so it might be better. She won't feel it as much, and you could fuck her face maybe. I don't know. Just an idea. Craig, what's up, Craig Velasquez? Craig, kudos to you for staying cool with your childhood friend Charlie Gasparino. Saw him on TV the other day, and what a whack job. Such a warped worldview, in my opinion. Well,
it's one of the smartest guys.
He's the other side, which is fine. Everybody has their fucking favorite political wise. Charlie's a right winger. Yeah.
He's
Charlie will
he's
make
actually
it.
let me tell you
He totally
something.
sucks.
He's actually swinging towards it right now, but he was a libertarian first, and he
Yeah.
you know, he didn't like Trump. He knew Trump for years. I mean, they were friends. And then when Trump ran
Yeah.
the first time, he was against that and shit. So him and Trump had a little bit of an issue. But, you know, I still hang out with Charlie to this day. And, you know, he's good. He's, let me tell you something. Charlie takes no shit. Trust
No
me.
shit.
He has no shit. He'll punch you right in the fucking face. He doesn't give a shit. He was some boxer, bro. You should seen him fight. Woo!
Yeah,
He's
still
the box,
great.
Joe. He's some
Yep.
fighter. Oh my god, he could
Alligator.
have been a pro fighter if he wanted to. I mean, we were younger. He used to fight in Golden Gloves and shit. He was really good too. I saw that kid knock out a guy. It was 3 times his size, and he was in like 9th grade at the time. We went to school together. You know, he knocked out the captain of the wrestling team. He was in 9th grade. That guy was, and he knocked him out hard too, bro. It was bad. Guy was out like that, and the guy was hitting him, bang bang. He got knocked down like 2 or 3 times. Charlie, we call him Chuck, but Charlie got knocked down 2 or 3 times, right? And he kept getting up, and the guy was getting scared. You know, the guy, because you start knocking a guy down, and he keeps getting up. He's like, what?
Yeah, you got.
And then all of a sudden, Charlie started doing it, and it knocked him out.
Yep.
I saw him do it. I stood right. I felt the wind of the punch. You know?
I miss those days. A fight.
Oh, crazy. You remember that? Fight.
Alligator Alcatraz is a beautiful facility, Bruno Valentino said.
Yeah, it is.
It
Beautiful.
does look nice. It's in Florida, right? Do you have an urn for my tummy pancakes? Stufa, what's up? Yes.
Yes. They got an urn for everything.
Big Vince, finger red number 1. I don't know.
I don't know if he's talking about sticking that finger up
Vince Goodrum?
a bleeding box.
I don't know.
No, Vince Goodrum's a good guy.
Everything's racist. You're giving them what they want and directly help spread the ideology. Yes. Yeah. The word racist is useless at this point.
It doesn't work anymore.
Is it normal for guys as they get older to like a finger in their butt during oral? Yeah. I don't know if
there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's because your prostate's up there, girl. Fucking, you know, they milk your prostate as you come.
Age thing. I don't think I had a problem with it when I was younger. I think when I was like younger, like 20. Oh, that's weird. As you get a little older, maybe. So, Candace, I'm going to say it's normal. Yes, it has nothing to do.
It's
with
definitely normal.
You don't want a penis in there. It's not a
there's a big difference from a penis. The girl will stick in and just touch your prostate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you go right through the ceiling. Yeah. Especially if you're about to spakim, there you go.
Yeah. My doctor fucking did it. I was fucking, we took.
My doctor did it too. I told him, you're gonna call me. We're gonna go out. Are you gonna at least buy me a steak dinner after this?
Yeah, I'm gonna breathe out heavy on my neck. Remember, Joe, surveillance cameras are racist. Yes, because they show you who's committing the crimes, and we don't want to put those people out there. What do you mean, those people? That's what I mean. Greg is so right about the prize money in the sport.
Thank you. Yeah, because Dave yesterday's like, that's a good prize money, $750, whatever it is. Bullshit.
Oh, okay. I was saying,
bro, the kids in high school, coming out of high school, sign $1 million, $4 million bonuses and shit to play baseball. But the guy who sits on the bench, the worst player, you cannot make any lower than that.
Yeah, the minimum.
In baseball, that's like the minimum wage.
900,000. It's over $1 million now, right? The major
something like that. You know who would know? Nick would know.
He's fighting right here. Yeah,
Okay.
AAA baseball players generally earn between $35,800 and $66,500 annually for the season, with a weekly salary of roughly $1,225. While top tier earners of those in a 40-man can make $100,000. The major league minimum was it was $760. Why did I think it was $900?
No, I knew it was. That's why I said $750. But listen to me. Still, okay. Still, you cannot play in the major leagues and make any. That's the low bottom. For bodybuilding, that's the top. Only one guy makes that. And let me tell you the difference between a major league guy making that and a bodybuilder making that. He's got to give his coach money. You got to pay for the drugs. You got to pay for the food. You got to pay for the supplements. You got to pay for everything else, even your own travel and this and that and everything. Those baseball players, The whole
Everything's on
team
the
gets
up.
every perk. You get food. You even get a per diem. Do you remember, Nick, I'll check this one out. Albert Bell. Remember Albert Bell, Joe?
Cleveland
He was
Indians,
making
yeah.
like $65 million a year, or $65 million assumption, not a year. His contract was like $65 million. And then he had to retire. So they had to give him the money somehow or other. He had to get that money, but he sued the team for the $10,000 a year per diem that he got for like food and all that stuff, right? And one of the guys said, "I can't believe you're getting $65 million and you're trying to squeeze out another 10, 20,000, whatever he had, like 2 years, so it's 10, you know, like that." And he said, "Hey, it's money, right? They were supposed to give me that. If I still played, they'd have to give me that per diem." And I think he won.
See, that's stupid because he's not there to earn that per diem.
I know that, but I think
guaranteed that's bad enough. The team's got to give him money.
I think he won. Maybe Nick could find out, but I'm just saying that these
they
guys
get everything.
They get everything. They don't pay the whole team. Even if you're part of that team, nobody's gonna fucking, you know, they have food laid out for you. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, and the '86 Mets, they had cocaine and all of that stuff.
And you know what's funny? You're talking about that's Mr. Olympia makes that. The next guy down's lucky if he makes 200. And by the time you're fifth or sixth in the Mr. Olympia, you're lucky if you get 100 grand. And by the time you pay for your drugs and you pay for your food, because let's face it,
you're in the red.
You're eating fish, chicken. You know, you're not eating like cheap food. You know what I'm saying? Right, Joe?
Yeah, big heavy protein fucking food.
Yeah, and then you got to take your drugs and other bullshit. And, you know, by the time you're done, you know, you're lucky if you walk out with 50 grand. I'm just saying, it's nothing. That's a joke for that. That's a joke. It's like, you're gonna be kidding me, you know?
Yeah.
I watched the World Series of darts like this. You know what I'm saying? And it was like $5 million fucking first prize, or what, 10 million.
That's insane, right?
For darts, and these are like fat slobs, with like fucking suspenders on, you know. Oh,
Billy Joe.
But it's on ESPN, bro. You can't get bodybuilding shows on ESPN, but the World Series of darts is on.
Yeah.
Fuck, they got the world. What about the poker, where guys are sitting there like, you know, I got fucking 3. What do you have? You know what I'm saying? Poker. What's athletic about poker?
The World Series of poker.
World Series. Joe, how much are those guys making?
Oh my God. And they're usually rich guys to start because they fucking can lose a fucking ton.
Right.
But yeah, they do really well. They get paid to play in that.
They get paid some big money.
They win. Yeah, that's a big fucking thing. The Big Bad Bear. This is an interesting one, Joe. Now that Gregg's back in business with Iron Mag Labs, can we expect you to confront him nose to nose again at the Strong and Safety Gym? Yes, I'm going to be 3 blocks away, and we're going to be nose to nose. I'll be by the fucking the old Giant Stadium there.
You know that they're having a Champions Day, and I was asked to go. You could probably go if you want. It's like 2 weeks. Dave's going to be there, but I don't know.
I
don't know. I got to.
I
totally the guy on Bob's, you know, the guy on Bob, but you know, I was told that that's not the guy. He bought it from the guy that owed Bob money. So I got to fucking find out the whole, like, if that guy's legit. You know what I mean? Because I can't go
with whatever your opinion is on it. That's how I
right now. No, I don't even want to go to that shit, to be honest with you. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hope you don't want to go.
I don't want to go to that fucking.
I don't want to go.
Dave wants me to go because his son and it's coming up, and he wants to meet me there and stuff. But man, I'll meet him afterwards or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Stop fucking around, Gregg.
Stop fucking around, you fucking momo.
That's a Specimen Roach Tyrone. That's a wacky name. Bridget N was in Beverly Hills. Was she in Beverly Hills Cop? I don't remember her in that.
Who's Bridget M?
Listen, Sly and the Family Stone.
Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, she might have been. I don't know. I really wish I gave a shit.
Yeah. Nick says, Greg, did you see that guy, Giorgio wrestler, UFC #2 lightweight, Armand Security?
Yes, I did. He actually did really well. I mean, considering this is a kid who just does it, you know, he's a real. I actually like that guy, Giorgio. I'm rooting for him. I don't like those guys, those Dagestan, you know, all those fucking, you know.
Yeah,
You know what I
Russian.
mean? Yeah, I don't like those fucking. I like to see them guys lose. So I'm going Georgia. I know he lost. The guy took him down, but he took that guy down too. So it was pretty good. I mean, considering that guy's a badass in the UFC and all that shit, and Giorgio's just some kid who wrestled in college, and you know, I mean, like, and now they were going to street fight. Is a whole fucking. They're crazy, but I like Giorgio. I'm a Giorgio guy. So
something on, I don't know, Instagram or, you know, a promo for that. I thought it looked interesting. Oh, here's Chris. What's up, Chris? You missed your commercial. Maybe you were here and I'm far behind. But there he is right there. Chris,
there you
Riley.
go, Chris.
I said it right. I said it right.
There you go, Chris. God bless.
It was all mercy laughs at Dave's impression. 95% mercy laughs.
Yeah, I guess he did a great impression, but he just did it too long. I kept going and kept going and kept going, and we're all sitting there.
One time too many. 1,000. No Arnold for Keith. I plan to go this year, but I'm having hand surgery. Oh, good luck. Hopefully, Greg can fucking give you pointers on that. Greg's had numerous hand surgery.
Who is that?
Keith Allen, New World Muscle.
Oh, Keith Allen. Yes, Keith. I had
3 surgeries on both hands.
4 hand surgeries. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
you'll get it. You'll be all right. Don't worry about it. I did it with no anesthesia. I told him
just wide awake, reading the fucking paper while that guy was fucking cutting them open.
I did it no anesthesia. I told him, you cut the shit out of it. I cut the muscles in my hands, everything. And I was awake, wide awake. No, I just numbed it. That's it. And I could still feel like when you cut, and I could hear, like, you could feel him pulling on the muscle. You're like, it did. I didn't really feel pain, but it felt awkward.
When they were doing my hair transplant, my head was so numb, it felt like they were poking me like a mile away. That's probably how you felt with the numb in the hand, like local anesthesia.
I did, but you know, they take the band, they take the band of muscles like this, and then they cut, and you could feel them like, you know, they're pulling on it, and I'm like, you hear it like snap and cut, and you're like, oh, I know what that was, you know.
That's gonna hurt like a fuck when it starts to.
Yeah, I just take Tylenol, even after fucking get my gallbladder out. I don't want any painkillers.
Yeah, no, I don't like them either. I'm very, very minimal when I had my surgery.
I don't know how anybody could take those fucking OxyContin things. That shit makes you like this.
Like I'm a junkie.
I feel like this.
Yeah.
Like, what? What?
I didn't even pet the dog. I was like,
never. I wouldn't. I don't know how people party with that shit. What are you fucking guys crazy?
Yeah, and they want to feel like that. It's not like you made a mistake.
Not me.
Just had one too many. You know what you're getting into. Popping that. Fucking
not me. I don't like that mellow feeling. I like to feel up. If I was going to be a drug addict, it would be probably coke. Yeah, it would be probably cocaine or crack or something.
I see Greg sucking the glass dick.
You ever smell that shit? It smells like something like sweet.
Oh, it's sweet. Yeah.
It's a sweet smell. It's weird.
Nasty. Yeah. Can you send the missile over here for Stormer? Oh, you must be Canadian then. He must be up in Canada. Stormer's the Canadian guy, right?
That Canadian guy.
England? No, wait, that's England.
No, that's England, right?
England, yes.
Both the Canadian and the England. What, you motherfucker? That not you guys, not you people. You're fucking Parliament cocksuckers. You little pussies, fucking like you can't land your planes on our airports because you're doing something wrong. Meanwhile, fucking, we're saving the rest of the world because those fucking Iranians will wipe you out if they could. They'll drop a nuke on you. You got to be kidding me. And in France, that other pussy, I can't stand those guys.
Yeah. That it's all because of
leadership. Look what they did to England. England is one a beautiful old city. You know what I mean? Cobblestone. And you got savages roaming the street there that are not English.
Oh yeah. Well,
they're not British. British. You let them people fucking destroy your. Who votes those people in? My God.
Hey, come on in. The more the merrier. Greg, you'll eat the fat on steaks, but you won't eat lamb. I guess you just.
Don't listen to me. I am very. If I sat there and thought about what I've eaten, I'd be a vegan. I don't like I'm very picky.
I
My
get 'em.
girlfriend will tell you. I'm the most pickiest guy you'll ever meet. I eat like 5 or 6 foods and that's it. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
like that shit. I
yeah.
can't eat a chicken bone. Like what do you call that, Lucia? A drumstick, right? I can't eat that because there's little muscles on it, and I'm like,
Really?
I feel like I'm.
I could. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I like
See,
the
Joe,
breast
when
better, but, you know,
to
I'm
me,
okay.
I'm thinking a steak is a steak. You know what I mean? Like I know what it is.
But
You
it
could
doesn't have bones and tendons
if I
connected
think
to it.
about what I'm eating, I will never eat it. I can't say, well, this is a hunk again. I certainly couldn't eat something I saw walking around. You know, like they have this commercial. I forgot the name of it. We sell real beef, you know, and they show the cows and black things. We grow our cows, you know, they're tasty and all this shit. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, you
dude,
don't want to see that. Yeah,
they show
cute.
a big black cow with a little baby cow walking next to it. I'm like,
Oh,
what are you
oh,
fucking? Is that the
look
veal?
at-
Like, I won't eat veal. I won't eat any of that shit. It's a baby
yeah,
cow.
veal.
Eating
I
it.
like veal, but I
I
feel
won't eat
terrible.
it though. I
I'm
won't eat
guilty
that
when I
shit.
eat it. I
And my
won't lie.
father used to eat the veal, you
A
know.
veal chop is an Italian restaurant is a fucking you kill for that. It's delicious, but
Yeah, but I
it is
can't eat mentally.
no, I
Now,
know. You're right.
now, if
You're
you
right.
tricked me, Joe, if I went to your house, right, and you told the wife, look, make that fucking buffalo steak or that whatever deer steak, make that thing, and we'll fry it in a grill. And when Greg
Make
comes,
it.
you tell him it's beef. Now, if I
Make it.
came there and I saw it, it was nice and sliced and shit, and it's on the plate, and you didn't tell me, I might eat it and be like, yeah, this is good steak, Joe. Yeah, I might, but the minute I know it's a fucking like
Yep.
deer or something, I might be. I won't eat another one.
I can relate because when I was a little kid, my grandmother goes, "Come here, Erica, have a chocolate pudding," and it was a little like runny, so I thought it was like chocolate pudding that didn't really like she didn't let it sit long enough, and it wasn't bad. I'm eating it, and she goes, "You like?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "You know what that is? That's a pig's blood."
I knew you were going to say
was
that.
like,
I was waiting.
oh!
The blood
They
pudding.
love that grease balls, yeah.
Oh,
And I was like, "Oh my!" I was a little kid, like 10. I was like, "Oh no!"
I knew you were going to say
When
it.
I was eating it, it was fine.
But once you know, it's over.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
I went to my friend Mike Junior, the one who owned the training man.
Yeah.
I fucking went to his house, and this is crazy because he's a hunter and she's nuts though. The shit he would.
Yeah.
And he's over there and he's like, I just made veal. So it's like a big thing. And back then I didn't get into the whole veal's babies and shit. So he goes, check it out. How does it taste? He fried it up and breaded it and I'm eating it. And I'm like, that's not bad. You did a good job. And he goes to me, that's not veal. You know that. And I go, what is it? And it's squirrels. He used to shoot squirrels. He'd kill squirrels. And he would eat the fucking squirrel. And I'm like, you motherfucker. I feel like buffing it on his. I'll never eat that shit. Now people be like, yeah, but you liked it. It tastes like you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Mentally, I don't like that stuff. You have no idea. Dude, if your mother said to you, honey, would you like a glass of milk here? Right? Right? And said, here, drink. You'd be like, get the fuck out of here with that. But some cow, right? Now, even if I saw the cow, right, I couldn't drink the milk. If somebody's standing there pulling those penises that are hanging down. And they're doing this shit, and then they give me the milk. Oh, it's nice, it's warm, it's delicious.
Oh.
I ain't drinking that. Now, if I was in the Sahara Desert and I had a choice to eat that dead rat or drink that milk, I would drink it. But I would still be like, I'd have that gag reflex. Just like an egg. A chicken fucking squeezes out its ovary, and you're over there, oh, it's the. But if I think about it, if I start thinking about I'm eating this shit,
you're not going to enjoy it.
Like if my next door neighbor milked their German Shepherd, went over there and went, look, and they gave me the milk, and I said, here, drink this, and I drank it. You know what I mean? And then I spit it because you tell me it's your German Shepherd, but it's okay to drink something from a cow. That's because my brain has been convinced it's okay to drink a cow's milk, but why not a German Shepherd? What's the difference?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I can't drink goat, my friend with the goat milk. I'm not drinking no fucking goat milk. I don't drink milk anyway, but I eat ice cream or something. I drink like if I eat ice cream, I don't eat it all the time, but if I had ice cream that's milk, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I drink like almond milk and stuff, you know, or coconut milk. That's it.
Yeah.
I can't. Milk is slimy. Who wants to sit there with a glass of milk?
Yeah, it is a little like
It's not me.
yeah, I hear you. I don't really use it. Like I do use it for the shakes and stuff, but I got lactose, so I got to have lactose free milk.
But if you think about even a chicken, when you're eating an egg, that's a fucking. It came out the chicken's vagine. You know what I mean? Like right out, little box, this little chicken box squeezes out the fucking egg like that. And you
I'm
know,
a chicken hawk.
it's a fucking ovary. You know what I mean? I ain't eating that shit. You know what I mean? But I eat it because to me, I mean, an egg, you know. But if I saw the chicken, if I saw that chicken, that tight little chicken box, and I see this thing coming out, you know, and it's a fucking egg. You know what I mean? I'm not being, oh, give me that egg. I'm going to cook that right now. I'd be like, "Oh, fucking keep that away from me. You know?
It's different when it's in the fucking plate.
Dude, Joe, my son's family, you know, they own a, you know, he's married. Their family owns a giant ranch, like horses, all kind. Dude, they got a fucking horse that's a midget horse, right? It goes in the house. It's like the fucking, and it beats up all the other horses. It's a little white horse, and it fucking can come in the house like the size of a big German Shepherd.
That's it.
But anyway, yeah, it's fucking crazy. And it's a horse. It's a midget horse, not a pony. It's a horse. But anyway, they have chickens, right? So when they give you the eggs, you know, I hear the chickens and the chicken go, you know, see the fucking rooster around. When they give you the eggs, I'm like, okay, thanks. And I told Lucia, you know, like, I'm gonna eat, you know, it's like hard for me to eat them. You know why? Because like I know that you know, there's the chickens and that came out of their cunts, you know what I'm saying? But when I go to the grocery store and there's the eggs there, I'm buying like this is from a store, it's an egg. This is the
stamp on it.
Right. I'm eating a steak. You know what I mean? Like I'm not eating a hunk of dead cow that died like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
If I think about that shit, I never eat anything.
Bleed them out. Yuliam is saying it's William Wallace and OG Scottish Gaelic, his name. Ah, very cool. Scottish.
William Wallace was Scottish.
The guy who asked that other question. And here he's you did the show with him. He's talking about when you and Lee did the show. He was saying Lee was talking about somebody. I don't know. I didn't see it.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know.
What show did Lee and I do? You talk about the show we did Monday? I don't even think it was aired yet. Maybe it was. I don't know.
It sounds like it's what he's talking. Donnie Guastamaccia. What's up, Donnie? My here's Donnie. He's a friend of mine. Greg, you were upset this year when Donnie dethroned you from your title as the most hated man. Were you upset? Donnie Chupon is now the most hated man in bodybuilding after 28 years or whatever. Greg can shake it off.
That's because they didn't ask Big Bear. He would have voted for, he would have voted for me as the most hated.
Yeah, Hardy versus Greg. We have to have a vote. Joe, are you going to engage with David Diano? Sure, why not? Never forget his little mic and camera at the same time. Disrespect. No, I'll never forget it. But I'm not one of these babies.
With who?
When it was a couple of years ago at the Arnold. I'm by myself because they only get a credential. What are you going to do? So I go and I make it work. So I have the camera on the stand. And I have the microphone, and hey, Dave, you want to say a few words about prejudging or whatever at the expo? Oh, wow, you're doing your own camera and mic. I've never seen that before.
Dave Palumbo?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have the money or the credential.
Well, you know what you should have said?
Maybe if I had a Sid, I can get him a credential. I wouldn't have to do that. But
you know what you should have said? Can you do me a favor, Dave? Here, hold the camera. Now I'm going to stand here. We're here at the Arnold Classic. Wait, Dave, over here. A little bit to the...
Yeah. I'm the guy with the meat. Yeah, stand behind it, please. Rocky in the meat house.
Dave's all right. He's a great guy. I love Dave, but he's...
Listen, I don't care. I don't let anybody.
I don't let any shit bother me anymore.
Oh. Dave was calling some guy ugly on After Hours. Does that man own the mirror? Oh, my God.
I don't remember who is it that he was calling ugly besides me. Oh, wait a minute. No, I was saying that I was ugly, but there's somebody else that was. I forgot who it was. Holy shit.
Oh, I don't know. Greg, isn't Viola's birthday this month? Will you be wishing her a happy birthday?
Who's asking?
these names.
Who's asking me that?
Who else?
I know you shouldn't. I told you don't bring up family, so
Yes.
that's I'm
I
not
wouldn't have
answering.
shown it. I didn't realize it until
No,
I
no,
said
it's okay. Don't answer that. You know what I mean? Don't
no.
forget, I still know your family and shit like that.
Why do you, dude, Bear? You were actually being a little cute and funny with the 3 things. It was okay. It was borderline, but it was safe and harmless. Don't be a fucking.
Yeah, don't bring my, don't
Don't
bring
be
my
a fucking
ex-wife and shit
cutsone.
like that into it,
Come
because
on.
then
I- As I was reading
remember,
it, I was like, oh fuck.
I
You know?
got your phone number and I got all that shit. So don't be an asshole. Then
Ooh,
you
nice. Yeah, he's gonna
don't
go
be a
get lawyers.
pussy. Like don't be a pussy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you're being a
yeah.
pussy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
What did he say?
no, just what he said. I mean,
Oh
it's
no,
just-
no, Lucia is saying he can say whatever he wants. You know what I mean? I'll look at his house what it's worth. I give a fuck.
yeah, Big Bear.
Big Bear, you don't make me not like you, okay? Because you're borderline right now. You know what I'm saying? You're acting like an asshole, and I'll tell my friends and everybody your name and where you live, and
Yeah.
you know it's not going to be good for you. Trust me,
No, it
it
won't.
won't be good for you.
Greg,
I haven't forgot. I got it all written down. I got
I'll
your
be with,
number. I got
and
it
I'll
all.
be with Greg. You and
I got
will
all of it. Trust me.
together.
Trust me. You know, you try to be fun. There's things that are funny, then it's not fun. Nobody on here, there's not one of these guys who respects you when you do shit because they wouldn't want their families or their, people in their family or anything to do with their personal life out there. It's not, it's not funny. You know what I'm
You
saying?
and I do wacky, crazy content, but
You can say what you want about me.
A complete fucking stop. That you don't. You can do anything, but
Right.
that's
You
where
don't
it
bring
ends.
family into it. You just don't do it.
Yep.
You just don't do it. It's not nice. So if you want to stay on my good side, don't do that shit. If you want to stay on my best, if you continue it, then I'll take it to another level.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hurt you or anything like that, but I'll embarrass the fuck out of you.
No, me and you are just gonna fucking we'll take
Maybe
it
I'll
off.
get a hold of Alfred or one of those others. You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
Bring him out for fucking Sunday.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah, I don't give a shit. He's a
Super wants to
pussy.
know
He's
if
a pussy. What's
have
that?
we ever read Girl Jock magazine? I never heard of Girl Jock.
Girl
magazine.
Jock magazine. No, but I do like athletic girl. I have a thing about that. Like, it turns me on
Cool.
girls in sports and shit. I like
love
that.
it. Sweaty socks, yeah.
I like.
It's 4:30, so I'm gonna blow through these as quick
Okay.
as we can here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So let's say you were police officers today. You find out you've been working with someone from Nigeria named Ahmed Rosario. It'd be your first day working with him. You don't know much about him, other than he's been reported a few times for excessive force. You meet up with him in the morning, and he seems great, well-built guy who can speak English. Seems hardworking. Through the course of the day, you have to start liking him and feel sorry for him. He tells you most of his family in Nigeria are no longer alive. Came to USA for a better life, but it's something off. Oh man, come on, Dale.
Do you write a paragraph? Can't you get to the point?
He can be reckless. Later in the day, last shall be get word that's a scuffle with the boss. Yeah, I'm going to enforce the. There's another pin there.
What?
I'm tapping out of this one. Dude, I'm sorry, Dale. I love you, but I gotta tap out.
What is he asking?
No matter what the story is, you don't have to fucking love the guy.
No, but he should just, if the guy's a fucking, I don't care if the guy's
He's an asshole. I do what I gotta do, but I ain't riding with him. Sarge, put me in a football.
Yeah, I don't want to ride with an asshole. Fuck that, bro.
But I ain't gonna.
Then you're gonna get jammed up. The bottom line is I'm not gonna get jammed up for somebody else. There's the bottom line.
I gotta back him up, and I didn't see anything if he did something that somebody considers wrong.
Fuck that.
I have fucking selective eyesight. Greg, you don't need to be apologetic to me when you encourage me to move away from my country. I'm with you. I despise my home country. Feel free to go on that topic, bro.
No, I feel bad for you because it's your home. Nobody wants to leave their home. I get that.
Oh yeah, no, I
know what I
agree.
mean? But there comes a point of time where I love my house here, but if it was run with rats and fucking cockroaches and shit, there comes a point. Sometimes you can't get rid of that shit. It's too far gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's about Iran and Hadi, the beef. Yeah, I kind of from afar, like people are saying, why didn't Hadi condemn the Ayatollah? It's like, well, he's from that country. Maybe he actually believes in the guy.
Yeah, but
we got a split in this fucking country. It's opposite of each other. Who you
I
like,
mean-
dislike politically.
Hadi,
Just 'cause I don't like the Ayatollah doesn't mean somebody in Iran's supposed to not like him.
Hadi is look. He's an Iranian. He has to say what he has to say. You know, I get it. That's his house. His
They'll
home.
kill him over
Who
there.
ca-
If he says
I-
so bad.
Yeah, really, man. But I don't care what he fucking. Let him say
Don't
whatever
give
he
a
wants to
fuck.
say.
He's a bodybuilder. I don't
Yeah,
care what.
when he's on stage, you judge him for. But look, there's a lot of guys. Joe, do you like fucking Lindor? His wife is fucking works with Mandami and all that shit. You know,
Yeah.
you may not like him as a person, but god damn it, when he's up at bat, you're like, let's
Four,
go,
four, baby. Let's go.
Right.
Get on base.
There's guys
Yeah.
I don't like that are athletes and shit, but once they're my guy, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
So if
Corey,
you like-
hello
if you're a
guys.
Hattie
What's your favorite
fan-
exercise to
Oh, I'm sorry.
stimulate the adults, and what's the best rep range for that body part? I like to do the reverse,
I can't
the
see it.
machine that you can do either chest or shoulders on.
Yes, I
do
like
that
that
for the
too.
adults.
Most guys don't do rear delts right because when they do the dumbbells, they go back like this, and that's the middle of your back. You
Yeah,
should always
doing the-
do it Y like this, but
That's why that machine's good because
right,
it
that
controls-
machine makes it fail safe. And you know what? I get a fucking pump like a motherfucker on that machine.
Yeah, no, I did them today in the gym actually.
I love
And, I put them on. I put like 3 or 4 plates only. I forget what the thing
You
is,
don't
but
do heavy weight on something like that.
do
I
light,
have
though.
to use almost my fingertips, and I pull like this because it
Yeah.
kind of really it helps me more. But you
I
don't
like
need
the
heavy
long
weights.
range of motion. The longest range of motion I can for my rear delts. As
Me too.
wide as I can go.
And
as-
close. The close
Yeah.
start from here out, right? Not
yeah,
from
because
here.
A lot of guys hold the handles like this when it has the 2 handles. But I
Yeah,
don't-
yeah.
I can't get it as close then because I don't
No,
want to
don't
clip.
like that
I
though. I
want to
don't
keep
like
the
that
weight
way.
on.
I
wanna
feel it
keep-
works better like this with the knuckles head. You know, yeah.
Yeah, like
agree.
this. Yeah, yeah. Not a false grip, like
No, I
Yeah.
agree with you on that.
Hi, Greg and Joe. How's it going? Chestnut, what's up?
Chestnut. Oh shit, Sean, how you doing, brother?
Greg's regret is real, and I appreciate him saying. Yeah. no,
I
Greg's-
what did I do?
Were you saying you regret in life with your
Oh,
marriage?
oh, yeah.
You're a
Regrets
fucking
treating my
man.
ex-wife.
And a real man could admit stuff like that and not fucking try to tap dance and excuse around.
It was 100% me, not 99.1. It was 100% me. She
And
didn't
that's-
deserve that. She deserved better than me. I deserved everything I got. Trust me.
Yeah.
Even when I was locked up, I was the only guy in jail going, "I'm an asshole. I deserve." That's why the judge liked me though, because I said, "I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I deserve it."
Yeah, you got
Nobody
me.
goes in there. Dude, you go to jail, everybody's like, I'm innocent, bro. I didn't do nothing. You know,
You got the wrong guy.
nobody ever does nothing.
That wasn't me on 1,000 hours of a tap phone call. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I saw somebody say the other day, if you admit you regret something, then that itself is proof you're not a bad guy. AKA remorse. Bad guys, really, really bad guys don't have remorse. Yeah, I mean a lot. Listen, you'll have guys admit stuff and throw themselves on the mercy of the court for fucking sentencing purposes, but Greg's not facing the court here. He's doing it as a
No. Plus, before I was sentenced, my lawyer said, "Don't say a word, don't say a word." And the judges watch him. I said, "Shut up." And I said, "Listen, I'm an asshole. I'm an idiot. I know everything I did wrong. Whatever I got to face, I got to face. I was wrong. You know,
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I don't sit there reading like this. I just want to say that I hurt the family, and I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I now must live with this. Like that shit.
If I could go back in time,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have killed her or him. Yeah.
And then you ever dude, I saw one guy do that on a fucking YouTube video. When you watch one of them things, I get hooked on it. I got to stop watching it. You know what I mean? Because then there's another one after that. But I watch it. There was one guy in court, and he's like, "I didn't mean my ex-wife. I actually love her. I just had a problem, and because he like beat the shit out of her, trying to kill her. And then he's like, "I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm a changed man. I've been sitting in jail now, and I realize what I've done. And I can't even look myself in the mirror." And the judge goes, "Listen, this is like the 3rd or 4th time that you've done this.
Yeah.
I'm sentencing you to like 5 years in jail." And the guy goes, "Fuck you! fuck you, and then he starts going, and they have to, and then the judge is like, yeah, you're a changed man, huh? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you see,
all of
they're
that.
all full of shit. They're all full of shit.
Yeah.
Well,
The judge fucking read him because he
right?
said
They all find Jesus. I'm a preacher in jail now. God loves you. Because God forgives. Listen, hate to news bulletin for all of you watching this. God forgives sinners, not criminals. You can't put a girl in a rape. You can't rape a child and snap their neck and shit like that. Okay. And then say, God forgives, because God forgives all, not. No, he doesn't. He forgives sinners. Doesn't forgive. You really think you really think he forgives you for that? You think you could go to jail? God, when I'm here, you know what I mean? Like when it bullshit.
Yeah,
All those
Epstein's
guys,
in hell, bro. If he
they all
really
find,
he really
they all
is
find God.
Yeah.
They all find God when they're in jail, right? They didn't find God when they had those 12 girls on meat hooks in their fucking basement.
Yeah. Yep.
Bullshit. I don't believe it. It's all bullshit.
Hi, paisanos. I hope you guys are well. Just catching bits of the show here and there. Ange, what is up, buddy?
Thank you, brother.
I want to finish up these things because you got to go and I got to go. James Armin, any show that Lee is on, I drive home. Enjoy any show Lee's on. I drive home late at Lee's comments keep me awake because I'm last in my Air Force. Thanks for the shows, guys. Yes, I agree. Lee is fantastic. And
Lee's
James,
a pisser.
The kind words to us.
That's the way Lee is in person too. When I'm going to, he doesn't. Between me and him, we don't shut up. But go ahead.
Greg, you're my dude, but you don't mean what you say, right? About no victims on that island. You know, the Epstein's youngest victim was 14. He admitted it in an interview. Maybe you didn't see it.
Let me. Can I quickly explain it? Listen to me. I watched a girl giving Bill Clinton the fucking. She's smiling and she's giving him the nice back rub and all that shit. She didn't look like she was like, "Oh, you guys got me." Like, I'm sorry, but they were in on it. They were.
I don't know. Yeah, but 14
is raped or. I'm sorry, but that shit was. They were brought there. Their parents dropped them up. Would you like? Look, I packed a banana. This is a fake banana, by the way.
You got wax fruit. That's great.
Yeah, it's very guinea. They're glass. These are the wax.
Yeah.
Anyway, I packed you a banana. I packed you a banana. I gave you clean underwear. They were nobody. They didn't get a butterfly net like this. And look, I got me a 14-year-old. We're gonna have fun tonight. No.
But you know what? If the guy 14 is you can't
14 is young, but can I tell you something now? You got 14-year-old girls getting fucked, sucking dicks, giving blowjobs. It ain't like when I was younger, Joe. It ain't like when I was younger. These girls today, I'm watching fucking 12-year-olds fucking shaking that ass on the fucking thing. They know what they're doing. They're not so innocent. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I'm saying and I blame society for this. And I think a 14-year-old girl's innocent. But what I'm saying to you is they were thrown into that shit by either parents or whatever. They all went there because these rich businessmen looking, exchange of values, just like the little kids that were dropped off at fucking Michael Jackson's house.
Yeah, and they all tried to sue him.
Blame their parents. You think I would take my Joe when your girl was 14 your daughter? Yeah, I would have grown like my daughter 14 years old. But who let her get on that island? Who brought her?
Yeah, somebody had
her bag. Did her parents report her missing?
Away from home. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Was she missing? No. Because
to me, Epstein's the biggest culprit, and then the parents are the second.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that Jeffrey Epstein was innocent, but I'm saying that shit is a setup about that shit. I don't believe they're not. They want
their kids to be models and movie stars.
100%. Like I said,
so they're living it through their fucking.
Like I said, good. Like I said, when you see Borat in that show where he's fucking doing, he's making believe he's fucking casting for a show, and they need little children, right? And he had a fucking girl, 4 years old. I think she was 35 pounds. He tells the mother, "Can she lose like 10, 15 pounds?" And the mother's like, "She's only 35 pounds." And she's skinny. And he goes, "We need her about another 10, 15 pounds lighter. Can you do it?" And she's like, she looks at the husband looks at her, and she's like, "Will she get the part?" He's like, we'll give her the part. And she's like, "She'll do it. We'll make sure she loses that weight." That right there is what Borat was trying to show. He was called Bruno, I think, or whatever. But that's right there. He was showing you that parents will do whatever it takes to get their kids in that fucking position. And
then
that's what I meant when I said that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I didn't see no slavery. I didn't know that Jeffrey Epstein didn't have people like handcuffed there and tied to beds. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And the
Yeah.
first thing you should do is arrest their parents. You want to arrest somebody, arrest their parents first, because they
Yeah.
put them into that.
Fucking knock on
But
their
when you get
door.
a 17-year-old girl, bro, you got girls 17 to fucking lying about their age doing fucking OnlyFans and shit. You guys jerk off to that shit. Every Instagram girl and all that shit. Come on.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunately it's a reality and it's a sad one. Oh man, Securian beat Giorgio and then punched and kneed him in the head after the match. Giorgio was put into an ambulance with a neck brace. Wow,
I saw it.
I didn't
I
see
saw
that.
it. I saw the fight. Yeah, it was good. But I mean, Giorgio's a bad dude. I love him. I hope he wins.
Is that Carolyn from Texas? Hi, Carolyn.
Hey,
She's one of my
Carolyn.
viewers. She's very cool. Seminar. That's a good Greg. That's a good Greg. Hey, you two. Here's Annie Barker. Odd question, but do you two have a favorite pet you ever had in your lifetime so far? If so, what type of pet was it and what was its name? Thank you. I definitely do, Greg, but I'll let you go first.
I mean, a dog. A dog's definitely my pet. I've had a bunch of them. And the one I have right now, you know, what's my daughter's dog, Leo, is my pet.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. I love Leo.
I had.
So wait, Big Bear, you gonna talk about Leo, my dog, too, you cocksucker?
Yeah. It's the dog's birthday. Let's go.
You want the dog's birthday? His birthday was 2 days ago. How about that? You want his age? He's on his age. He's now 9. What else you want to know? He pees he pees to lift up his leg. I'll fucking hold your head down, man. Fucking pee lifting up his leg on you.
I loved all my dogs.
Be a
but
man.
The first dog we got here as a couple married, we got him before we were even married. I moved in here alone for a few months before the wedding. Was a black lab named Bo, and he lived to 18 and a half. And
Wow.
The fucking most wonderful dog you ever fucking
Well, Joe,
so good with the kids.
Your black labs matter, Joe.
Yeah, you're right. I love I got my baby Emmy upstairs. I'm gonna go up there and give her kisses like crazy. But you know, if you're gonna,
I love all the dogs. I've had a bunch of dogs throughout the
Oh,
years. I love
it's
every
so
one of
cool.
them. It's not,
yeah,
but the one we have now is, you know, it's this part of my age. He's my guy. You know what I
we
mean?
usually have two together, but right now we only have one. It's not an odd question at all, Andy. I know you were you lost your cat a few months.
Well,
ago.
mine's half
Okay.
black lab. Mine's half black lab, and that is.
Isn't he like a little fuzzy like though? Your dog? I'm trying
No,
to
no, he's big. He's big. It's a labradoodle, but he's big.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like okay.
Yeah, but it's a big. He's more. He got the size from a lab. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He has
He's
like
not.
the curly longer hair, like
Yeah, he's got the curly hair because it's
Yes,
you know, it's curly black hair.
poodle. Combo.
Right, the
Yep.
poodle hair, but he looks like a lab. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Yeah, they
no.
do that purposely for hypoallergenic and all that shit.
yeah. No, those are.
They're very
those-
smart. The
those are cute
labradoodles, they're really smart dogs. You know.
Yeah, no, labs are fucking great. I never had a poodle, but you know they're kind of like.
I may have. I'm building a cage downstairs, and I may have a bear soon.
I'm gonna have a gimp in the
Big
box.
bear, big bad bear. I may keep him in a cage downstairs.
Maybe we'll get him a gimp outfit.
I am, and I'm going to poke him in the can every night. Every night.
fucking
Till he
okay.
submits. Till he says, I'm sorry. He's going to submit. And then I'm going to send the pictures to his family because I have their address. But the thing is,
Oh.
I'm just playing with you, Bear. See, I don't care. If you want to, you can say that shit about me. I don't care. But don't get
Yeah.
into family. That's
Don't
not cool.
go, yeah. Don't
And,
go, inside, go straight. Yeah.
But I just want to say one thing. Joe, I don't know about you. We're just talking about cages and we're talking about dogs. I do not. There is no cage in this fucking house. We will never. None of that crate stuff.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah,
it. I don't
yeah.
like seeing dogs in crates. I don't like that.
yeah, yeah. And
I don't know if you ever-
over the years we've when they were young we've had it, and then we had pens and stuff. This one we never, you know, we had another dog with us, so we just didn't have it, you know.
Yeah, my daughter got this dog. It was abused. It was like 6 months old, but it was abused and it was left in a crate and all this shit. And it was horrible. So the minute my daughter got the dog, I'm like, that crate is no. I threw the crate out. I said, no.
Yeah, you know what it is?
You're not
When
putting a
they're
dog in a
little, they
cage.
fucking eat the couch and shit. You know, they like I had one of my dogs that fucked up the couch totally.
But you have to, you got to kind of train. We trained at these great.
At
This
home,
dog,
it's tough though. But
I
yeah,
don't.
no,
I
I
don't
agree
like,
with you. This
I don't
one,
like cages. I can't. And
this
just
one, we didn't put her in a cage.
like I don't like birds. I like birds. I'm saying, but I don't like people keep birds. And a bird's whole thing is to fly.
Why? Yeah.
Take that away from a bird. You put it in a fucking cage. It's got to stand on a little stick so you can go, oh, look at the bird, and feed him fucking.
And you
nuts.
cover it and it goes to sleep.
Cover and leave the fucking thing. You go live like that. Do you think that's fair to that bird? That bird wants to fly. I don't like. So I could never have a bird in a cage. I'm against that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lucia likes. Let's get a bird. I want a bird in a cage. No birds and no cages. It ain't happening.
Feed the
Bird
birds
needs
in
to
the
fly.
backyard. Yeah, we buy bird seed to feed the wild animals.
Oh my God, Joe, you better be careful with that. My friend, Mike Janus's Mike.
Yeah.
He put out bird seeds and shit like that. Like he put out sometimes they get the fat. What do you call with the fat with the what is it? Right. And he put that shit out. And the next day he comes out and he sees it's all fucked up and shit out there. And he looks and his walk right next to his fucking front door, walks right next to the front door. He got the ring doorbell. It's a fucking giant bear. It ripped it. It ate the fucking. It ate the bird food.
Oh, well, we just sprinkle,
Yeah, I don't think you're in an area. I mean.
Yeah. No, we don't have bears. A fox. We have a fox. That's.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Upstate, you guys got bears, but we don't have. Yeah, at least not this part of the island. Maybe out all the way out east.
Yeah, they're not right here in where I live in this town, but he lives a couple towns over, and he lives in woods. Like
rural area. Yeah,
you got to watch that shit.
Yeah,
and also seeds draw rats. Rats love seeds. Like if you ever watch the rat killers, that's what they do. They put the bird, like the sunflower seeds and all. Yeah, rats like that. So be careful with that.
Yeah, and I don't want no rats.
No, me neither.
If you do, God forbid, get a cancel flight, make sure to get a big scene about it. They are way too casual about it. Consider it normal. Apologize when you go to Greece. Who go to clause is mentioning it. Yeah, that's.
Thank you.
Annie Barker backup. So you look, this is that weird fuck. The guy with Greg's luck will have a layover in Atlanta on a trip to Greece. It actually is pretty funny though. Why do you have Annie Barker backup? Annie is cute and she comes on the show and she has fun.
Who is that big bad bear?
I don't know. It's somebody in that.
Listen, big bad bear. I'm sure you're a nice guy. Okay, so I'm gonna give you that. But you know, you gotta. I don't know. Buy a dog or something. But have a pet.
Yeah.
You need some more. Like you're bored when you have like all these names and you must not work. You can't. There's no way you work.
These things.
You're on all of these fucking Dave podcasts.
Yeah, he's on fucking. Probably gets a check in the fucking mail from fucking the government. Probably.
I mean, I'm sure you're a nice guy. So I'm not putting you down, but I'm sure when you look in the mirror, you're probably like, holy Christ, am I fucked up? But come on.
Yeah, he's fucking well. Same with my doctor the other day. She was 15 minutes late, then calls me in without apologizing because I had a shopping bag in my hand. I took an extra 2 seconds to get up, and she looked at me weird, like I'm a fucking asshole. So you didn't get up right away, and she was 15 minutes late, and you're the fucking bad guy. That's fucking wrong, bro. That's fucking wrong. Is she cute? Would you judge?
My doctor is. I think I sent you a picture of my doctor. She's hot.
I think you did. Yeah.
She's very hot.
Yeah, I have male doctor, the male that checked my prostate. He has cute hands, but they're big. He's like an Indian guy or something. So
I can't understand how come when my doctor checks my prostate, he gets naked too.
You know what? Sometimes they just don't want to get anything splashed on their new shirt. Roger Babbitt, Greg, with your girl turning 40 soon, are you going to finally end the lease and buy the car to speak, putting a ring on it?
Am I gonna put a ring? No, she doesn't. We're basically we've been together 20 years, so like we're married already.
She was 14.
I don't cheat on her. She don't cheat on me. We have a great relationship. What happened with it?
I said she was 14 with you first time.
I wish she was 14 again. See, that's why when you guys like whoever said that, well, girl was 14, that's not right. Well, in Lucia's family at 13, they were already having babies. So what the hell? By the time you're 15, if you don't have a family, you're considered weird.
It's done. Yeah, old maid. Was the rumor of black men visiting the Sound Factory dressed in drag and hooking up with trannies there true? I remember Dave saying, black
Who
men
said
didn't
that?
go to the Sound
Who's
Factory.
saying that?
McWeed.
Who's
Black-
saying that?
Malcolm McWeed. Mick the
Oh
Weed.
God, how stupid!
Blackman
No,
didn't go
Blackman
out
didn't
to
do any of
disco.
that shit.
Oh,
No, Blackman's a great guy.
Drink wine and eat steak. He was an older guy.
Yeah, he's not into that shit. No.
Wine, he was nice manners and stuff. He wasn't a disco tranny guy.
I think some of you guys have like need to buy joke books. I think they're like, wow, it's like kind of I thought it'd be kind of funny. Like we are.
He should his house. Okay, I'm not even gonna fucking read that.
What did he say now?
Another big bad bear.
What did he say? Go ahead, say it.
By your house. This, I guess, Lucia said something to you before about it.
About what? Oh, what is
I forgot.
you know what? I can check his house. I could check his house out. Do you want me to check
It's
it?
on fucking
I'll post that shit
Zillow.
on the phone. Dude, my shit's out there. I could post your shit out there, bro.
I just remembered to put these things on.
Dude,
now.
I maybe I could call. Should I call one of his parents? I got the fucking. You know, I have those people that are all related to him. I got their numbers and stuff. Should I call them and ask them if he's like, you know, what kind of person he is, if he needs help and stuff?
Does he need a girl? You have somebody to set him up.
Oh, no, I wouldn't set him up. How could you set somebody like that up? You know what they'd
Set
say
up
to me?
Andre
What
the
did you
Giant.
set me up with? What the fuck did you set me up with? What,
Get
you gonna
Andre the
drive around
Giant,
on his
man.
moped? You gonna drive around on his moped? I still think he does the Charlie Arms. No, where's Charlie Arms been? Ever since he's been acting like a dick,
Yeah.
Charlie Arms ain't been around, right?
Speaking of, strange that you should say, because Paul Till said in their prime, who wins a street fight? No weapons, Gasparino or Arms? I think you're going to say Arms because you said he
Arms,
was-
maybe, but Gasparino was a skilled fighter, though. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a very
Golden
skilled
gloves and
fighter.
shit.
He boxed for a long time. I mean, you know,
That
and
makes a huge difference. When
as
it
a matter
comes
of fact,
to-
Joe, didn't you ever see him like even to this day? I think sometimes he'll post pictures of himself hitting
Hit
the
the
bag.
bag. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean he does that. And you know what's funny? He's a lunatic too. Trust
Yeah.
me. He could have
Yeah.
very easily been a gangster.
yeah. He's got that fighter look to him. You know?
Right. He's very smart. He's a fucking one of the
That's like-
smartest guys. You know, on Fox. They have. I mean, he's one of the smartest guys. He works for the Wall Street Journal and shit like that.
Yeah.
So he's no dummy, but he can hang and bang.
Yep. YouTube browser upload. What's up, guys? What's going on, brother? How's it
What are you
going,
doing?
Greg? He's asking, how's it going?
Oh,
for
it's
Greg
going
or
good. Thank you.
YouTube browser upload. I saw you guys talking about the bolus book on GH. How is the book? The book is good. If you do order
What
it,
book?
make sure you mention that bolus. He advertised with us for a little while. The GH
Oh,
book.
yeah.
If you do order it, tell him you saw it on Greg and Joe, and tell him why isn't he on there anymore.
I
It
can't
is.
see
It's
any of
fucking
these
very
things.
detailed. It's very detailed. If you're thinking about GH, it gives you the fucking full fucking gamut on there. I always would go with a guy who competes over a street fight, or sometimes women can lead to his eyes race. Someone who competes, you can at least measure their ability. Competes. You mean like bodybuilder? Bodybuilders and fighters are two different. It's like saying a bowler and a fucking soccer player. Greg, I have a friend who beats his girlfriend and forces her to be with him. From the outside on social media, look happy. I don't agree with though. You think they will last? No. It's
No.
better off. Hopefully, first
You
they
think
go.
she loves him? One day she's gonna fucking cut his
She's-
throat
yeah.
while he's sleeping, or she's gonna go fucking. She's just gonna leave him. Dude,
That
you
was
gotta.
the-
You're pathetic. You are a pathetic man.
Yeah,
You don't
that's-
love yourself. If you got to smack your girl around and then you got to force her to be with you because you can't let her be with another guy. If she wants to be with another guy, what are you going to do? You're going to go to jail. I hope you go to jail for doing that shit and watch and have your friends say, dude, she's now with that guy, and you're fucking jail. You're not going to want to hear any shit.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then when
yeah.
you get,
You're
then
gonna
when you
be
get,
the guy too if you want.
you get
know?
mouthy in jail, watch what happens to you.
Yeah, you get
Watch
fucking.
what happens to you.
no.
The guys in jail don't give a two fucks. You know what I'm saying? John Gotti was smacked around in jail. You know
Yes.
that, right? There's a lot of
Yeah,
guys.
big black
A
guy
lot of tough
fucking
guys.
opened them. He fucked them up. It's
A lot of guys though, they don't fucking give a fuck. They tested Mike Tyson in jail. They don't care. So you're
Yeah, well,
you'll be the
street
bitch in jail. You'll be the one getting smacked around.
Yeah. Hogan wants to know if you're using AI at all. He knows
No.
that I've been getting into it. You're not using
Dude, I
it.
can't. I can't use my eye, much less AI. Get it?
Kevin, why
Or maybe
are
you
you
could say,
calling
maybe
Kenya?
you could say, Joe. Maybe you could say I use AI, only the good eye. AI, one eye.
AI. Yeah, there you go. I'm starting to learn a little more about it. Who kind of sent me some links from some different sites, and I've been playing around with it. And it's been, it's been good. My hometown has tons of street fighting legends. He's a street fighting man, but you put them in a wrestling or something, and they come nothing. I saw tons of times wrestling. I actually whooped a guy who had street rep and competing so different out. Yes, street fighting is good for street fighting, but if you have a discipline or a skill, i.e., wrestling, boxing, MMA,
Skilled fighters. I don't care if it's wrestler, fucking just
all a guy can beat a bigger guy.
taekwondo. Doesn't matter. Skilled fighters got to be the street fighter.
His punch and fucking take him down, and the guy ain't gonna know how to sprawl.
It's over.
Using a wrestling term. I'm trying to get Nick on here. I didn't know that. I didn't know about that, Greg. I will say Abbott Bell should be in the Hall of Fame. I hate those riders let the feelings of some shadow thing. I don't remember Albert Bell's numbers. I'm sure he had Hall
He
of
was
Fame.
great. He was a very good player, but the problem is, remember, he would throw. He would take a baseball and throw it at a fan's head and shit. He one time took a chair and threw it in the fucking stands at somebody. He was fucking.
Yeah, a fight. Didn't he slide in the second? And they had a fist fight.
He's bad like that. He was really bad like
on
that.
the White Sox too.
So the writers don't like him. I think he was with Toronto, or no, the Indians too.
The Indians a long time, and I think they
Yeah.
traded him to Chicago at the end just to get him out of there.
Yeah, he was trouble. That's why they were like, bye.
Yeah, he was a fucking hothead. But if his numbers are there, then that shouldn't hold him back. The writers, that's their job is to put the guys who earned it in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Plus, they don't like the guy, exactly the greatest boxer ever, Sugar Ray Robinson. Never had a street fight, avoid him like the plague. Still no way I'd want to fight him in anything. Sugar Ray Robinson is one of the greatest of all time.
All time.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
Never went down, Ray.
You couldn't take me down, Ray. I gotta pee really bad. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
You a crazy motherfucker. We're doing Raging Bull, De Niro, if you're saying, what are they talking about? Same on our team. We had literally Olympic athletes who played like second, third. They would waste their time. Street fighting, they would hurt a street fighter severely. Street fighting and athletics are two different things. I mean, you could be like a bar bouncer and be a great street fighter. It doesn't mean you could you're athletic, I can't wait for Greg to come back. Flew Kira Grace Jones. That is so fucking funny, that story. In a clip the other day from an Eddie Murphy movie. I didn't even know she used to be that mainstream. She was in a few movies I'm trying to remember. There was something else she was in. She was in another fucking movie. It was a drama, not a comedy with Eddie Murphy. I can't remember it now offhand. Probably late 80s. But yeah, she was like a fucking stick figure, man. She was, a model by trade, so she had that model look. That skinny, no tits, fucking.
Who's that, Joe?
Hooger Claus saw Grace Jones in an Eddie Murphy clip. Your flu cure.
Oh God!
You
I
want the
didn't
flu.
want to talk about her. That's a bad subject. Hey, go ahead. Next.
But that's a great story, though. I had a friend who asked me the same question once about this guy, Matt, who, tough on the streets, but wanted to punch me, who'd be on his back in 3 seconds. Listen, sometimes you just get caught off guard. It doesn't mean you're skilled or non-skilled,
Right.
Oh, thank you, Carolyn. It's the back is still, that's where there's not enough plugs. They didn't have enough plugs. But over here, I
think she meant me.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I gotta go in it's like 2 minutes because my daughter's gonna come over.
Oh, we're gonna go. Street fighters and formidable can be undone. Sucker punching equals stealing. Yeah, sucker punching's for pussies.
No, that sucker. There's a lot of that.
Yeah, Kimbo was a great street fighter, and you saw when he got into what was that? Something X MMA league that was very short-lived, and he was not good in it at all.
But he was fighting. The few times he won, he didn't fight like really good, skilled fighters. I mean, he was fighting Tank Abbott type guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
who are just like him.
Yeah, just they were brawlers. Here's Charlie. See that he got the message and he went to the other account. I haven't been feeling so well of late, but I'm doing better now. Hoping your friend Joe P. is doing well. Your health is well, and I am being a poor man. Charlie, Godspeed. Get better, bro.
God bless, Charlie.
In the cage.
I like it better like that.
Yep. I saw a funny video, dude trying to bring breast milk from his neighbor in front of his girlfriend.
That's disgusting.
Like the visual with the chicken box talking, the chicken's box talk. Oh, with the Kamasikama, with the eggs. Gregg is the man. Homeless Project says you a man.
Thank you.
The bear don't hate you at all, Gregg. You doxed my mom and my life. Oh, stop with that, please. Oh God, I'm just gonna hit a few guys that we haven't seen. Gregg and Joe, what's happening? Good to see Trump calling out Starmer. We need Trump to run England.
Yes.
Oh, here's a good one, Gregg. You're gay. Products for less. They said you're gay. What about me?
Thank you.
I want to be gay too. If Gregg's gay, why the fuck?
I'm happy and gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best Italian American bodybuilder of all time, Gaspari. Well, Colombo's got 2 Olympias, but Gaspari had a better physique in life.
I mean, Francis Benfato had a great body. Francis Benfato.
Yeah, but Rich Gaspari was grainy.
Yeah, grainy.
Franco, they didn't have graininess as much back in those days, so it was more for the
accomplishment-wise. I mean, even Lou Ferrigno. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Lou Ferrigno stopped competing for to do the Hulk and all of that stuff. Thanks for a good show. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, guys.
Arnold Weekend, let's go, fucking Momos. Yep, I used to take my bird everywhere with me. With too many guys. I'm sorry, I can't get to all the things. Grace Jones. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Roger Moore, James Bond from Matt.
Oh God, who has to bring that up?
Yep. I think I remember her being in a drama. Gregg, we are going to punch out. I will.
All right, Giuseppe.
And I'll tell you, I will be on the phone with you, telling you who looks good in the first call out.
Oh, I can't wait, Joe.
For the fit model, is fit model in this one? I'm not sure.
I can't wait. If you see Dana,
you'll be waiting by the phone. Where the fuck is he? This prick.
If you see Dana Lynn Bailey, tell her I said hello. Give her a kiss for me and slip her the tongue.
Oh God, Rob will kill me. Kill Rob Bailey.
I don't know.
I would love to, but I wouldn't do that. She's a married woman.
I know. I'm only kidding. You know, I love her.
And think about it though in my room by myself.
I love her. She's such a good girl, and she's very pretty. These guys don't really in person, up close like this. Very pretty girl. Most of them are.
She looks real. Have a good one, guys. Great show, Bear. Get a job. There you go.
Thank you.
Good fucking ending. Way to end it. Gregg, great job as always.
Thank you, Joseph. I love you too, bro. Have a safe trip, Joe.
Thank you. I shall. I hope. Enhanced Labs, Tony Huge's company, the title sponsor of Gregg and Joe every Wednesday right here on Muscle Sport TV, YouTube Live. That is it. We'll be back next week, and we're going to do a detailed Arnold recap, Gregg and I.
Yes, we will. I love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Safe trip, Joseph. Bye.
Thanks, bro. Later.
Bye.
Please show me an hour with Valentino and Joe P. New York guineas on the loose, New York guineas on the juice, New York guineas are the truth. Please enjoy our show, and maybe your masseuse is listening too, so give her a splooge. Gregg and Joe, Joe and Gregg, Joe and Gregg, Gregg and Joe. I can't come up with any lyrics, so just start the fucking show, bro. And let's hope our 2 guineas on a no-show. Please show me an hour with Valentino and Joe P. New York.